Is it gonna be this stream? Is it gonna be a different stream that it works on?
I don't know. You're the one who did it before. How do you not know?
Half a year ago?
Wait. The stream started.
Is it
Oh yeah, I heard you. No, it worked. It worked.
Okay, wait,
Did you hear yourself say? Yeah, I heard you. No. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, and I'm muting my YouTube now. Yay.
Is the volume the? Did we sound the
I
same?
know. That'll be kind of hard to judge because you and me exist. You know. Adam, talk.
Okay, I heard.
What was it like?
No,
Normal
it sounds
audio volume.
good.
Okay. All right.
Alright, shut up. I'm muting
Okay.
this.
You can stop streaming. I mean, not streaming. Stop the Discord.
Oh
now.
yeah, I forgot about that.
I was like, oh yeah, stop streaming right now. All right. Oh yeah, let me add everyone. Or do you want to do Adam? Can you content ping?
You content ping.
I don't want that. Oh my god.
You don't even need contact at everyone for real. So Scab joins.
Content. Live stream is live. Come join. All right, I added people.
Great.
I wonder if Scab and people also joined.
Oh.
Maybe the 3 people with Scab right now, and John and Talon.
Yeah. All right. Did we swap to the tier list now?
Oh yeah, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's Lee. It's Jack and Donnie. It has been 4 months. The tier list is very outdated. I feel. I mean, I've been chatting with them though. So.
This tier list is so bad. I don't even know. These guys are tier 4. With Ganon.
It's been a while. Do you still think they're tier 4? I think they exist.
They do.
Okay, so before we start the tier list, I guess, is there any changes anyone want to change to the tier list? Or Adam, you as well?
You say you know what we said in DMs about.
I forgot the criteria.
2 different tier lists, right? It was like
usage.
Yeah, it's like usage. This is the criteria. It's just straight up usage. How often?
It's general ability and how good they are at it.
Yeah, because like the only reason why we have these guys in tier 4 again was because they're quite useless.
Yeah. Oh, so Adam already added the units on the bottom. Adam.
Yeah. Ooh, we have up to the future. Up to.
I can hear you scroll, and then it's like a delay on the stream.
Oh yeah, I don't know why my OBS just doesn't have noise suppression, even with noise suppression.
It's ultra latency. It's still 3 seconds.
3 seconds is better than like 20.
Is Vina? I don't think Vina's in the game. Why is he?
Oh, that's because I used that for the. Remember we made that trivia on the best luck unit.
Oh,
that's why. Okay. That's why both Ed Ram and Vina are here.
It's Zaki. Zaki's here. Hi, Zaki. You're FM now, apparently. Okay, so are we starting on Sonic then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll open Sonic. What page is that? 3? 4?
Wait.
No. 4, yeah, page 4.
4, yeah.
He's in geometry. He's in mathin'. Go do your math stuff, Jackie. Alright. It's been a while since I did this tier list stream. Let me see if I can still do it right.
The stream music might be a little too quiet.
Oh yeah, you're musicking. Is the audio okay, by the way? I'm pretty sure me and Adam's audio is fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if the music is stuff. Nice. What are you fixing, Adam? What are you just reading the kit?
I was editing the volume.
Oh my god.
Okay, he has a bad skill.
Oh, it's AE. It's AE.
X1 arts. Yeah, X1
arts. Oh yeah, right.
True arts, 200% crit rate, and then his passive is deal damage based off of crit rate.
200. Okay, yeah. He's just a luck unit, isn't it?
He's just a luck unit that is worse than sight to bind everybody.
But he can instantly get 200. He can instantly use the true art, man.
despite people saying like his like Aqua stream like oh my god 200 art, most people like all like the pros they still run the
That's
dark
true.
one.
Who are you considered all the pros?
I don't know, Mob of Metal,
Ah,
that
okay.
guy.
I remember that TT just for some reason have a better multiplier. It's probably because of the passive that Sonic has though. Is it still this higher? Oh yeah, it is 5,000 higher. That's sad. Okay, want to scroll up on the tier list so I can see the units.
Yeah, I feel like this
I
guy
don't remember
is.
how units like look like. Not tier 3, definitely not tier 4. I feel this one easy, right?
You
Tier
see
4.
tier 4, we have like one usage, and this guy's one usage
He's
is
luck
luck
farming.
nuking.
He get pretty good for beginners, I guess.
Yeah, I
And
kind
he
of
can do
remember. Yeah,
some more
tier 4
damage.
is like one usage.
One were like very few, or like
Yeah,
very niche usages. Yeah.
and then
Okay,
tier
I guess we
3
all
was
agree.
more.
There's more. Wow.
The tier 2 is good unit, and then
Why is Dark Rivera in tier 4? She's kind of slow.
this
Let
says in
me
Dream
open up
Awoken
here.
Dark Rivera.
Oh yeah, this is on global Dark Rivera, and she doesn't do Dream Awakenings apparently. So, does she have what is her Dream Awakening? Let's see.
That makes her faster, I think.
Her kit changed a little bit. Luminous, 3 passive, dark. Okay, Luminous is cool. Kind of hard to see what changed. But I remember for Dark Riveria, you gotta go to Mega Drive, and then you gotta use Arts, and then you gotta use True Arts to Art Gen, which is a lot. Yeah, the buffs, right? But this is before the buff. We're talking about global only right now. Yeah, yeah. When is Rosetta gonna get hers? My G.
Great. All right. To tier 4 Sonic.
All
Next
right.
we have Blizzard.
I thought this one would be tier 4 as well. Maybe. What does she do? Increase magic damage and reduces magic res by 30.
She's a good
Quest
damage
start
support.
barrier. Dreams, fire res, break power.
You won't use that one. Those other ones.
We'll use Verdant, yeah. Has it? Before the stream started, I looked at the global news for like the last Dream Awakening, and the ones I saw were just crossover ones. Also, Cat Leon's here, and he said Lisa. The virus had been spreaded. So sad.
I'm thinking Blizzard is
Tier 4.
Blizzard
That's my thing.
tier 4.
What do you think? Or are you thinking tier 5?
Not 5. Not 5. What?
Oh, are you thinking tier 3 then?
So her usage is, magic nuking.
Yeah,
Magic
Ren
damage
exists.
support. Who exists?
Ren.
You're right, but wait, let me throw it there for now.
Going tier 4 for now? Are you arguing for tier 3?
No. I just want to make
And
sure.
you said not tier 5, so it's tier 4, right?
I want to make sure that it's completely right. Because, like, we have, like, Joker Celia up here, but...
Does it stack with
Tier
other
3.
people? I haven't tested it. I got her, and I just never used her. She's a hag, that's why I don't use her.
I mean, yeah, 30% magic res lower is honestly astronomically
Dude,
low.
I wanted Yu Yu Hakusho rerun, bro. My Go Kazuma, I used him for luck farming so much. Although they're FOF. They're FOF.
It's him.
Him. Tier 0 benchwarmer. Yeah. Oh, what are you testing, Adam?
Yeah, well, I put her tier 4.
And then no arguments, 2 or against.
Yeah, I think she's tier 1, for real. It's like, she's just so good.
Yosuke's better than Hogo Dreamo again. Alright, is it Garo next?
Yep.
Dude, Garo, bro. Oh my god.
There's a ramping DPS that doesn't work anymore.
But he's so cool in anime.
I don't know. I think these are what you call bad slots.
Is it bad? It's not like it's like
Triple
mid.
Fizz.
I mean, Adam, I'm just saying it's not a 5-star heal in a 4-star magic. I'm just saying.
No, I might prefer 5-star magic.
No. Oh, 5-star magic?
Heal.
What? Okay. What? No. Ew.
Ew, and then the second they add a crazy 5-star heal equip, you're just gonna
Well, they don't have one now, do they?
They do. They have like
Maybe on Grunt battles.
there's
maybe
a
you can
ton
get
of
one.
5-star heal equips that increase leader's arts gauge,
Yeah, but those are like a one-time use.
but they're still nice.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, so the thing with Gara, right? You got to use the True Art 5 times to get 500 damage up, which 500 is a lot, but it takes a while.
Doesn't take that long because it's a true arts, 1,000 arts. But the
That's
suppressed
1,000
support
arts, Adam.
Doesn't take too long. You're talking like you don't pop 5 true arts in a long mission.
You don't. Oh wait, log mission. Also, Finn doesn't have a Dream Awakening. I'm not the OG Finn. I mean, wait, Donnie just at me something. Hold up. He's showing me a picture. I see Hellish Blizzard, and yeah, I see Hellish Blizzard. Blizzard.
Blizzard is actually crazy.
Blizzard.
So Gardo, his DPS is not very lacking. Not lacking. Yeah, not lacking.
Oh, his magic res down. Oh,
with his Dark Dream Awakening, you only have to use 4.
What does that?
You only need 800 arts.
That's cool.
Because he just straight up starts with 200.
Okay, wait, what? Adam, what are we doing?
Spectral Dream makes him so he has 200 arts at the start of quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only
Yeah.
4 true arts for the max passive, technically.
Okay, but like 80k multiplier on 500 damage up. I think that's the only damage thing we get. You get some attack stuff, but yeah.
Not a bad
I know
DPS,
he can do damage, but like he doesn't have crit or defense ignore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously you can get supports that do that, but I don't think he can go into tier 3, but if you think you can, why do you think you can?
I'm not saying he goes into tier 3, I'm saying tier 4.
Okay, yeah, tier 4 then. There we go.
I don't know, I thought you'd say tier 5 because like you're a hater or something.
No, he has his evasion niche because I think it's like 140.
Tier
Yeah, on
5.
arts.
Tier 5.
Yeah.
Tier 5.
What?
This goes tier 5.
Huh?
This goes tier
Ooh.
5. You may.
No. Tier 4 because her one niche is flex. If you had this unit, it's like it's the rarest unit in GS.
Rarest unit in GS, it does a flat 450 healing, a 15% evasion, a 50% attack buff, 50%
I'm just saying.
crit rate buff.
What's her niche? The best flex unit. Exactly. Well, you can't get her anymore. She's that rare. Just no one can get her.
You can't, but like this is the usage tier list.
Yeah, you can use her for flexing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then you might as well say tier 0 then at that point, because
Yeah, okay, yeah, tier 0. Okay.
no, I'm not putting her up with my goat.
No Gia? Go Gia?
Nope.
You're not gonna put her in tier 4?
It wouldn't. It just. This is a real tier list.
Real tier list is crazy.
Real.
Did we ever get to Rosetta? Oh, we did.
We did. She's
Okay,
in
this is
tier
a false
3.
tier list because Rosetta isn't in tier 0.
Yeah, because you don't have your SS Rosetta yet.
Yeah. Isn't that because she's beast? Yeah, okay. Crunchyroll Hime is beast, which is cool. But you're probably still not gonna JP has a lot of non-human demon god now, so okay, next unit.
Naofumi.
Naofumi. Okay. When was the last time Shield Hero run? I feel like it's been a while.
A long time ago. Last
Yeah.
unit they had was Victoria before Ascended Era. Which is over 2 years ago.
Okay, so he's a taunt tank. And his taunting is better than what's her name? Celia, because of his true weapon. Has it been 2.5 years? There's no way.
It has been 2 years. I got War God Fen 2 years ago.
You did? No, you got it from your dream ticket. Has it been 2 years?
So last year's dream ticket was
What got Finn?
Yeah, why the hell did Scab invite me to play Apex Legends?
Yo, we play Epic Stream. We're changing to Epic Stream now.
Wait,
My brother's getting distracted. What a bad stream. You're supposed to put your phone away.
not my phone. I got message on Steam.
Should have closed your Steam while you're streaming.
Crazy.
Okay, so here's taunting, right, on art,
I
which
know
is
he has
pretty good.
usage in Light Ruins. That's a great option. When Miranda
I
can't
mean,
take it, take.
yeah, but Light Ruins, you have Celia, Miranda.
Okay,
So
well,
I'll probably use
Nafumi is
Miranda
better
most
than
of the time.
Celia.
I mean, yeah.
And Nafumi, what is it? What was Miranda's barrier looking like on normal arts?
It has been a while. Now, Fumi? Miranda, oh.
Miranda's 11k too.
11K? Miranda?
Normal art. Did you not hear me?
Oh, no. I'm deaf on one ear. Why? When would you ever use Miranda's normal art, though?
Say you're rushing in the beginning, because
So
like
just get enough art
in
saving.
Light Ruins, like some bosses, like they attack early, right? Like they
Just get enough art.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, but you definitely want the healing true weapon on Nafumi for it, because you
Yeah,
get
it's true
the
weapons.
15k, which is quite a lot, and also physical rest, I guess.
This true weapon does give a lot of damage, res 40%.
You only need the heal one, which I don't have, unfortunately.
The heal one doesn't. The heal one gives another 35% physical res.
The heal one is a good one.
Oh, he
compared to the...
has 15k barrier with the heal true weapon.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The heal one's the one you really want. What's our taunting tier list is right now? Where's our taunting at?
Okay, so our taunting Miranda is up in tier 2.
Okay, so not as good as Miranda. What about the other one? Gerald is tier 3. Where's Celia?
Tier 4.
Tier 4? Okay. It's obviously 3 or 4.
I think she's 3. I think he's 3. Why?
3?
Because his barrier is better than Celia's, of course. He's true weapon reliant, but his barrier is definitely not a bad tank at all. He has damage res and physical res. So taking physical, for taking physical damage. I think he might actually be better than Miranda.
Yeah, because he has 35% physical res with the heal true weapon. Was that all of the tier list? Did we ever do E-Volti?
Yeah, he's in tier 2.
Oh, okay. I guess tier 3 then, yeah.
Yeah.
Since Gerald's here.
Obviously, like, if he takes a nuke type of damage, he just kind of dies.
Just give him Blessed Necklace, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you have to. He has the 5-star heal slot. You can throw, like...
Sounding Staff, Filthy's Clothes.
Actually, no. You leave a heal true up in there.
Oh, no, I'm saying like another unit, though.
Oh, yeah.
Necklace.
Right, next unit
Okay,
is...
Raptalia is the next one. I think this one is... This unit's not it anymore.
Give me a second.
It's too old.
There we go.
She goes through loops to get 100% crit rate, guys. Like, look at this. True Arts gives 50, not 100, 50% true crit rate. Passive gives 20%, and then True Weapon gives 30%. Just to get 100% crit. What's up with that? And then, like, after that, you get a 65k multiplier. Is there any damage ups? Okay. She's also taunting reliant. And then even then, it's like not it.
She wants to be run with Nafumi?
Not necessarily Nafumi per se, but yeah.
They're chopping his ass, man.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Shield Hero hasn't run in a while, so it is what it is.
Mr. Congo Thetis. And
It's like
Philo also
Saitama
goes
a lot worse.
Raptalia. Philo?
Wait, what?
You said Raptalia is tier 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just mentioned Congo Thetis for some reason.
Because Congo Thetis is right there.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like the next character for some reason. I think she should be tier 1 just because she's a lolly, guys. Do you agree? Okay, Philo.
Demon.
for some reason. Not beast for some reason, just demon. I want to say tier 5, I'm gonna be honest.
She's not good.
But I think Jack wants tier 4 on this character. I'm thinking tier 5 personally. Although her damage up is all better than like Reptilia. She gets 350 on the true art if they're low.
But no, if they're like 1% HP, it's...
She has her dogs out. And she has a rare like action speed lower, which not a lot of unit has. Mako has it. She has it. She's cool.
But you use Mako's instead. Because Mako is more versatile.
Yeah. Increase physical res with 20%. I don't know. I don't think she deserved tier 4, unfortunately.
You're like a tier 4.
Personally, though.
What would you use her for as a luck unit?
Crest farming 4+ for her.
Yeah, it's not a good reason.
I'm pretty sure I do have 4+ on her. Let me check. Actually, let me open my GS real quick. Let me check if I have 4+ on her. Grandos Samanas. Dun 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 dun. What about you, Adam? What tier do you think?
I put her tier 5.
You think tier 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, even have a character like Irie in tier 5, man. Like, I used to be top Earth Nuker, and now bottom slop.
God. Also, Adam, Javier asked the question.
That's Spy. That's Spy that loves her.
I'll be in a future trivia, guys. Okay, I actually don't have 4+ on her. I was gonna farm for her 4+, but I guess I got sidetracked. And that goes my GS. Boom. Cringe game.
Yeah, you didn't like Philo at all.
I don't like her enough. I'm sad. I'm sorry, guys. Melty. Where's Melty? Right here.
Good old Nuker. I still use her sometimes.
She was good when she released, too.
It's that damage res on her true arts that made her pretty fire. But now that 60% isn't the greatest.
Not nowadays, isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, her skill, team-wide arts gen, by 10.
Skill can team-wide art gen. Art can basically start with everybody. Because it's tier E.
Tier E.
Wait, no. I'm tripping. No, I'm sorry. You can't stack with anybody. Because crossover art gen's just like everybody.
Used to be good, no longer as good, but slots are alright.
4-star magic, Adam. I'm just saying.
Grand battle.
I actually have it equipped, the 4-star thingy.
Yeah.
I will bet 1 crystal, Donnie. I don't know if she'll be that broken, though. Okay, so let me
20%.
ask you guys a question. You're doing a fire stage, and you gotta bring a support unit. Who do you guys bring?
Hoka.
See? Okay, if it's not Hoka, though.
If it's not Hoka, Beta.
Yeah, not Hoka. Huh?
If it's not Hoka, it's Beta.
It doesn't have to be a water unit. I'm just saying support unit in general.
Morgoth N. Shiro. Shiro.
But what if you want a little bit of survivability, you know?
Shiro.
No, like Argent and survivability. Mako, yeah. Haruto, technically, yeah. That's the thing, right? Like, I wouldn't even run Melty nowadays. Except for crest farming. Lisa, yeah!
Lisa. Right.
I don't want to put her tier 5. I don't think she deserves tier 5.
I think 4 is nice.
But like, I wouldn't use her like ever. That's the thing.
No, I use her sometimes on a little mono water luck.
You're only using her just because like you feel like it. You don't. It's not because it's the best solution for this.
I mean, yeah, it's not. But like, is she tier 5 worthy? Is she completely? No. I still think
you can still use her definitely
as a replacement if you're missing Rimroad.
But feeling tier 4 is still so bad. She used to be so good.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? The free unit is better than all the gacha units from the shield tier.
Because they give him so good true weapon. Okay, I looked at the next unit. It's Yusuke. We're gonna be sad now.
Yeah, Yusuke, I remember him. He used to be like the
dude. He was. I think
like nuking.
When Yu Hakusho first came out, Yusuke was the prize. I'm pretty sure.
It's type B as a crossover unit.
Back. Yeah. Yeah. Why is he type B? What's up with that?
Because back then they didn't think of crossover unit arts.
All right, guys. Remember how earlier we say Garo takes 1,000 Argens to stack? Wait, no, this one's only 5. No, this one is 10. I'm not tripping. This guy is also 1,000 to stack. 200, not 500. 200.
Look at that amazing passive. Increase your arts by 10 for every 10% of max HP loss.
Yeah, I don't like that. That cringe.
Less likely to be knocked back.
He gets a revive though. That's cool. That's a nice reference to the anime. Are we saying tier 4 just because he can Argent?
For 8 seconds.
He has a pretty good slots though. I like this slot.
No, Argent is for 8 seconds. So for 5.
On a type B.
40 arts on a true art. Like, what?
I mean, that's technically 160. Jack says he's tier 4 at the very least, and I don't know.
I don't want to. I don't think you can. I don't think.
I don't want to. I don't because okay. I'll argue that. I'll come back. What did he use to nukes? Yeah. Before now, back in the old days. Nowadays, it's just not it. So here's reason why I'm against tier 4 for Yusuke. Okay. He can Argent and do damage, except he can't do damage to our Argent, right? His damage is like non-existent against any units nowadays. Not even Ascended, just any unit basically. Argent is very low. No, I feel like 5 should be the standard amount.
No, for, it's like, for 8 seconds. Like 5 is
and it's for 8 seconds. Emperor does it for like, how long?
He does 10 seconds for 10.
Yeah, that. That's kind of... Yeah. Also, he doesn't have any self-sustain. Like, how do you get the arts himself? He can't. You just can't. And it takes years to stack up, and his damage is even not it. He does get a revive though, so that's nice.
Yeah, a revive that several units nowadays have. For the reason.
And the units isn't even just itself; it's to the whole team, for some reason. And like provide stuff. I'm thinking tier 5, but if anyone here wants to argue against it, you can.
He's with my boy OG Slime.
I do like him too. So sad. Wait, Veronica's down here tier 5, bruh.
Yeah. She's just a damage dealer that doesn't work. That just doesn't work anymore. I just run her as a force man. Slot meal.
Slap him in, Adam.
Slot meal. Yeah, Yusuke's a slot meal nowadays. He's a 5-star support, 5-star magic. It's slot meal. That's all.
Christian Melty has the same slot. No, well, 4-star magic, but who cares about that?
Right, next is Cosma. Right,
I know Grandma's out, but I still hate 4-star magic. Anyways.
Next is our Cosma.
Okay. Where was that guy on our tier list? Taorin? No, not Taorin. There's a GS original character that gives himself arts. You know what I'm talking about? The dark unit?
Yeah.
What is he on the tier list?
Wait, GS dark unit gives himself arts? What?
Like per wave.
This guy?
What?
Mizuna?
Okay. Tier 4. Kazuma's tier 4.
The issue is, I think Mizuna's damage is much more than this Kazuma guy.
This Kazuma guy? Whoa, are you being racist? Okay.
Yeah, because this Kazuma isn't the Kazuma I like.
Hey, Kazuma. Yeah,
maybe not.
Mizuna's multiplier on chart is 34. Kazuma's 36.
Mizuna can crit.
I would say Mizuna has a slightly better slot than Kazuma. The main thing Kazuma has over Mizuna.
An extra 100 arts.
No, not even that. It's the arts can provide damage for the team.
50.
So both units, right? What you use them for? At the start of the wave, you use normal art, clear the wave, and then next stage. You just spam that until the last stage, and then use true art. Kazuma can help the team out because he can still support 50% damage. Mizuma just kind of selfish with this case.
Both
Except Alex
Turtle just suck, bro. Yeah. Their multipliers are both so low.
Yeah. I want to put him in the same tier as Mizuna, though.
I can see your reasoning for that, yeah. But like...
But now this feels so wrong now. Yusuke is down here at tier 5.
I mean, as usage...
But Yusuke... No! Am I this tier list really legit? I feel like we're...
That's why we got making the Ascended and Awoken unit tier list of it.
I'm not making another tier list with Awoken unit. That's gonna take too long.
I'll make it on my own. I'll make it on my own then. I'll make it on my own. You just check.
You just stream by yourself?
I'm not streaming.
Making a stream?
I can record it.
You're not streaming it?
For the Ascended one, we can.
Okay.
Because I feel like the Awoken one, like, if I'm all by myself doing it, it's gonna be kind of cringe.
Okay. Kurama.
Tier
4. He can poison.
Poison isn't... No, not even.
He can also disease, guys. He can poison and disease.
I thought... Doesn't Aaron's do that?
Who?
No. The Aaron's. But he only diseases, I think. I think he only diseases.
What? Whoa. Who are you talking about?
Aaron's.
What?
This man is actually lost. This guy's
show me a picture. Aaron? Like from Attack on Titan, Aaron?
Here. This guy.
Oh, on JP. That's why I don't know it, because I don't play the game anymore on JP. Okay, that makes sense.
He only diseases. Okay.
I'm just saying, Kurama, what can he do? He can poison and disease. Now, here's the thing, right? Unlike like Yusuke, right? Which there's a lot of options. Kurama's role, isn't that many options. Yes, aces exist and this person on JP, but he still does this, and he can still help with nukes and shiz. So yeah, you can use Kurama in the 2 Crest Palaces. The Saturday one, I think the beast guy, which you need poison, and I think Wednesday Palamecia, which you need disease. And res down and all that. So I'm thinking
there's always a better option.
Like but like there isn't that many.
In every role, he's outclassed by someone else.
Yeah, but my point was there isn't that many compared to like Damage or Archin.
His Archin is non-existent.
No, not him. I was talking about Yusuke, for instance.
Oh.
The reason why Yusuke I feel is tier 5 compared to Kurama, which both is power grab, obviously, is because comparatively speaking, there's more options.
I wouldn't even run Kurama for poisoning.
That's true.
80% chance to poison.
But you can, and he's cool.
The disease might be fine, but like, isn't Alvina just guaranteed to disease?
Yeah, no. If you have Alvina, you wouldn't really use a Kurama. Okay, I'm biased. Okay, I like the guy, guys. I admit it. I like Kurama, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking tier 5.
No.
His Archin is 2 per second.
We're not using him for Archin.
I know, so the Arch is just completely invalidated. So
we don't use him for Archin, guys. Who cares? It's freaking type B of 2. No one used that. Come on. Also, his whip is pretty good. Before.
Yeah, his whip. I still use his true weapon. Not his true weapon.
He doesn't have a true weapon.
His equipment. His equip.
Kurama's rep. Yeah, I use it occasionally as well. All right, fine. Put it in tier 5.
Yeah, this guy. He's not it.
I tried to argue for it. Yay! Tier 5. Tier 5.
You increase all his crit rate, but the res lowering is too little to
actually matter. 10%.
It's too little.
10. All right, we're not even gonna argue about it. All right, cool.
Like the crit rate is nice, but like the the res lowering is too low.
Okay, so this guy does 60,000% plus 1% per HP, attack, and defense of this unit. It's Omar Anderson. Hello. So if you look at the stats on the guy, you can get about 8,000, 3,000, so 11 plus that. 14, so maybe like 15,
increase on
and
stats.
Including that. So you get about 16,000 extra. So the multiplier on the true art should be about 70 to 80k, assuming you don't do stuff like stats up or crest, which is like nothing. I'm gonna be real.
You can also kill for another 150 down here. Did you include that?
Nope. You're not killing anyone with this guy. Let's be real.
No, like enemy, like waves.
Is it not? Does he have to kill him? Does he himself got to kill them?
It's like Belzard, so I think he does.
Alti does that. Alti has a similar passive, but I'm pretty sure she also got a kill. I think.
So assuming at max potential, he actually killed 15
well, you
enemies.
Double it, right?
He doubles it.
No. You want to double that. Even with max potential, you probably get 100k maybe.
Yeah, back in like what 5 years, 6 years ago, this was.
So his multiplier was insane back then, but it's also very conditional. I'm pretty sure Saitama had that multiplier back then, ish maybe. Except it's just a true art. You just smack him. Yeah, I wish.
I really like. I think he actually used to be better than Saitama.
Back then or now?
Back then.
Okay, I was about to say, if you say now, I'm kicking you out of this channel. Ignore 10% defense, who cares? Damage to break, not happening.
Assuming you can't get the kills, he's actually kind of dog, so I think tier 5 is actually...
Yeah, tier 5. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't drink alcohol? No.
Next is Amelia.
I actually don't have this character.
Amelia Tan.
No. She has a 4-star magic, automatically -1 tier. Okay, so she can
ultimate freeze, only 80% chance.
Ultimate freeze, she can give allied team res, damage res.
Crit damage 50%.
She's also a luck unit, I guess. Crit damage 50%. Wait, she has 4 passive? Okay, sure. Be special like that. And on JP, what changed? Oh, it's a 6-star. It's a 6-star support slot on JP.
Because they never reran it on global. It's so sad.
When equipped by Amelia, increased arts damage. Uses arts, not true arts. Reduces freeze res. Okay. I think tier 4. I don't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's really weak, but I actually still use her.
Really? For what?
Summoner's Road.
Summoner's Road? Okay, you just throw her away to the dogs. But yeah, she can freeze, so that's already really good thing. And she's not just freeze, it's ultimate freeze, which is 100% crit res down.
Yeah, Ram.
Alright. Ram!
Who's
Ram, Adam? Okay, so she's like J, self-stacking.
She's actually cool if she can...
But she kills herself.
If she can maintain.
But she kills herself. Dude, 3 usage, that's 6% per second. I'm pretty sure Haruto heals for like 7%. Hearts. Oh, that's how I spell it. Hearts. Heart heals for 6%. Actually, I was wrong. So, 1 Haruto basically cancel out 3 usage of Rem's true art in terms of HP consumption.
I think the maximum I could get, because I think I used her one time, was getting 6 or 7 stacks held at once.
Really? 6 or 7?
Yeah, no, because she...
Okay, let's assume 6 stacks. So 7, probably you only get it for a few seconds, right?
I don't remember, but probably.
Okay, so let's just say 6 stacks for easy math. So 6 times 1.3. 7.8, right? Like 780% damage?
Yeah, crit damage. And when she had to have a run of crit support because her HP is guaranteed to be below 50% by then.
I mean, you can run like triple healers, you know? I'm just saying. Yes. No, Donnie, how could you leave us? No! I feel betrayed. Donnie, I can't believe you did this to us. Damn. Okay, so. True art, right? 780% critical damage. You also get 12 arts per second. No, not 12. 18 arts per second. And yeah, that's it. I said that's pretty good damage. Right?
But all she is a DPS in the end. I'm thinking tier 4.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say she's not tier 5.
You're gonna need the proper supports, otherwise, like, you're not getting in these passes. You're gonna be dead if you can't run a tank.
Was Reason rerun recently?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Although realistically, you're probably still gonna use someone like Jay over her. Or Jay or like Yuzu.
Tier 4 niche DPS. Even more niche DPS.
And she's a luck unit, so there's that.
And Ram.
Anyways. Actually, I would argue for tier 4 for her.
The only usage I ever used her in, it was Virago. But I don't even need her anymore for that. I don't even have her either. I
don't remember what stages, but I remember looking at like recent clears of certain stages, and I just see Ramp for some reason. I don't remember what stage it was. It might have been like Summer's Road or like a Crest Palace or something, but I just remember a Ramp being used. Yeah?
I don't remember.
She can do okay, like barrier, I guess.
Elemental advantage damage up.
Yeah. It's 50% though, so.
Freeze res.
Yeah. Got a lot.
Curse freeze. What?
Curse unit take.
Earth damage magic. Curse freeze plus.
What are you reading?
The arts.
Curse freeze. Wait, is that? It says cures, right? I think that's a typo.
Oh.
What do you mean curse freeze? A new status. I'm like curse freeze. I should add that. We should add that to our unit maker. That'd be fun.
A curse freeze.
Yeah. It's like combustion or envenom, but just stronger freeze.
That's ultimate freeze.
No. I'm introducing a new type of freeze. Curse freeze. Anyways. 50% damage resistance against the element that have an advantage against.
You say freeze res by 100%, but don't most units nowadays have both paralysis and freeze res by 100%?
What if the boss reduces freeze resistance?
I think you're just cooked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot of units bosses does that though. But yeah, tier 4.
But like, don't a lot of units nowadays have like this same exact normal art?
What do you mean?
Like Sid on his normal art, he has increased his allies.
Talking about the freeze resistance?
Yeah, so I don't know if you can account for that too much.
Well, yeah, but first of all, it's nice to have, but second of all, it's the barrier. I mean, not barrier, resistant. DR.
DR.
Yeah. The first part, or the middle part of the kit.
In a damage barrier? Wait.
No, of arts.
Of arts.
For 15 seconds, increase allies element. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's 50%, that's a lot.
Yeah. Unless that'd be... Yeah.
And someone's gonna look at this tier list and just wonder what we were on. Nah, I just feel that's something. I don't know. Who's after?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. 2-0, guys. 2-0.
I think this is an instant.
It's a lolly.
It's an instant.
2-0. It's a lolly, guys. I found 4+ on her.
Total res
I found 4+ on 2 of her, guys.
Has
like,
a
come
Dahlia passive, but like.
I found 4+ on 2 of her.
This res 45%. This unit is so bad.
What was that guy? What was that doll guy from Cross the Blaze? Baku.
Baku is just better.
Yeah. Nice reference, I suppose. But yeah. Realistically, let's see. Can Faint, Dark, and Magic Res. That's very similar to Rosetta, though. Rosetta does water and Magic Res down on True Art.
But she stacks it now.
Well, on JP.
On JP. But it's also Arts Gens, so, and Beatrice doesn't have any of that.
Tier 5.
Yep. That's what I thought.
But she has cool slots. She has a 4-side heal. You can run Blast Necklace, Keratos.
Yep. Santa Rimuru. This guy has received a Dream Awakening recently. Wait, that reminds me. What about the old slime units? Did they move at all, or do we think we keep them where they are?
Oh, what happened?
Because we haven't updated the slime unit buffs. So we have.
Do we not come for it?
Minimum tier 5. Do we want to change her?
Hold up. You say slime unit got buffed?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. And
I need to pull them up.
banner and events. Slime? Minimum. Okay. No, that's not right. New Year's and wait. What? 213. That's this time. That's a redirect. What? What am I looking at? Do.
Like
this was typed on 213, so that's this time. Okay, so the changes I will tell you. Passive, is doubled. Arts, more arts. It's 4 arts per second compared to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And true art, high multiplier. And no changes to Dream Awakening. What tier do we have her on?
We have her in tier 5 right now.
No. So the passive doesn't really matter that much, realistically. Although, if you do use her for Reflect Nuke, it can come up, because you're probably going to be near death.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing, Adam. We put Milam in tier 5, even though she has her niche of Reflect Nuke. Because every modern stages has Reflect resistance.
Yes.
Right? So the buff basically makes her Reflect Nuking kind of slightly better. Slightly. Anytime you
They made it so she doesn't rely on Reflect Nuking as much, right? The buffs. Because they doubled her.
All the buffs did is True Art multiplier is 90k now. Yeah. Compared to 63.
Which is massive.
Which is good, mind you, but
90k, you know. Bro. 90k on the True Arts. That's 10k less than Ryuko.
You probably use Ryuko over her, but she's a lolly, Adam.
She crits. She does.
does.
She does damage. She increases her arts. She increases her damage and break by 200. And she doesn't. Oh wait, she's 7k break on her True Arts.
Yeah.
Subbreaker.
Do you really think she deserves tier 4 though? She still technically has a niche and Reflect Nuking.
I actually feel like her damage isn't half bad now.
Well, Donnie, why are you back? I thought you gotta leave.
No, he said he came back.
No, he said he gotta leave. He had to leave.
He had to leave earlier.
Alright, we end the stream when Donnie leaves, guys. I can't stream without my boy.
Is Ganon that much of a big niche?
Well, for tier 4 units,
Reflect Nuke.
For tier 4, we did argue for like basically one stage niche, or like 31 situation niche.
We have Duran in tier 4.
Okay, put Milan in tier 4. What's?
Oh, it's because
but the thing with Duran is that you can
Ignis.
Nuke Ignis, yeah. You can't really nuke Ignis with Milan.
Yeah, because she's
I think I haven't tried.
Because fire units don't do damage, I don't think.
Okay. Maybe slightly biased because she's long. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, look, OG Milam, same tier as Combat.
Wait, we have OG Milam the same tier as Combat form Milam. That's crazy.
Yeah, when Milam became her Combat form, her power level did not increase.
The same, bro. It's not over 9,000, guys.
This
tier list is so cooked.
Where's Benny?
We're getting clown on, guys. Oh my.
God. We have Benny in tier 3 already.
Benimaru, okay. So the buffs. Higher true art multiplier, higher duration of burn, and then slightly higher magic res down. That's it. So all the buff did was the true art. That's the only thing that changed.
I guess you just leave him where he is. Alright.
How the Milan's in the same tier? Tier 14 Milan because she has good damage and slots. I do like her slots. It is nice.
And wasn't Human Memories buff just duration buffs?
I can check. Were you? Wait, so you be leaving Benimaru for tier 3?
Yeah, I just left.
Wait, is that Benimaru?
He's already in tier 3.
Oh my god, I'm getting him confused with the other Benimaru from Fire Force.
Oh
Jesus
my goodness.
I play too much ALS.
Anymore.
Okay. What was our argument for Benimaru for tier 3?
Something about nuking and magic res support.
Been too long. I don't know what I was thinking back then. Oh, it's because the magic res was really high, comparatively speaking.
Really potent on the true arts.
Yeah.
And res is always better than damage up.
Rimuru. So the changes is 20 seconds instead of 15 seconds for arts. And then true art multiplier is higher. That's it. Huh. But the biggest thing is the higher duration on normal art. That's the biggest thing about it. I'll put him the same. He's still pretty good. Right. Especially since status res, cleansing, and all that is still really good.
And I don't think we need to talk about the Ascendant ones, right? Because they basically just... They're the same.
What do you mean? CF Mill has 2 arts per second instead of 1 now.
Oh my goodness, that's enough to throw her in as become...
0 Apex.
Yeah, my.
Are we not going to talk about the other, like,
samurai? Because we never had them on the list before. Like, they're here.
Oh, we never did?
Yeah,
okay.
So we can talk about them normally.
So first one is Senta Rimuru. Alright. First time magic, that's -1 points already. Scale does this really weird cycle thing. You can arts, attack up, and heal. But you're not getting any of them on uptime, so it just makes it bad.
Not bad.
You're not. It's Adam. It's 12-second CT for a thing that lasts 7 seconds.
No, I'm saying the skill isn't bad.
I don't think it's that good. It tried to do a lot of things, but it just made everything bad. Does that make sense?
You're saying 21 arts, like every 3 skills. Like, it's like a small, mediocre, tiny buffs that just aren't bad. Like, there's worse skills out there, like way worse.
Or rather, just a not cycle and just make it only one of the 3.
And yeah, you take into account skill CT crest and all that.
You're not getting up. It's 7 seconds for 12. Dog.
Skill CT unit, like, you know, there's water.
You can have 100% skill CT. You're still not getting 100% uptime. Not even close. Dude,
I thought 100 half. Wait.
Even if you have it, it's because you got to use it 3 times.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the 100% uptime on one ability. I'm talking about just the cycling. All 3 of them aren't bad buffs. Like, they aren't terrible or skill.
They're not bad buff, but because there's 3 of them,
you're hating on it too much. You're hating on it too much.
It is bad. It's like trying to. It's a jack of all trades, but you're just not good at it.
Yeah. If the skill doesn't do self arts by 50, it's ass.
No, that's not the point. The point.
That's your reasoning.
No, it's. I feel like this skill will be a lot better if all it does was 12 seconds CT, increase allies arts by 3 for 7 seconds. That's all it does. I think it'll be so much better than this. That's what my point is, anyways. Sorry, that we argued too much on that scale. Arts. Giant bosses, pretty common. So it's nice.
30% DR.
True art. I mean, you're really gonna use this guy for nuking, I'm pretty sure. So I don't even know why I argue for the scale, because you probably only use it once anyways.
You can sustain.
I don't know. Also, even with nuking, he's not even that crazy. 200% damage is cool, I guess.
Magic damage.
Eclipse CT, Gem Boss, Water, and Demon Allies damage for 30%.
20% skill CT.
Yeah, cool. Oh, nice. Wow. You're probably gonna use that one anyways.
You're not using
the Luminous. Revive isn't that good because you don't count for full clear. I would say tier 4 because they.
Tier 4. I think he's.
What you think? Tier 3.
His true weapon is really nice. 30 yards.
Oh wait, I didn't count his true weapon. Hold
40%
up.
40% damage.
Increase allies damage with 20. The art generation of
and damage. It's doubled. Everything is just doubled.
Oh. So allies arts by 30 for 30 seconds, right?
No.
Or is it not duration? No, it's not duration. 40, okay.
You can spam arts, you know.
What is your argument for tier 3 though?
You know the good old days of just art spamming.
Art spamming? What? No, use someone else.
Use someone
else. Use Weaver, high key.
20. This guy. I think this 25 is on the higher side. The highest there is Priestess on 30. But
yeah.
But Slurper's also here.
I feel like the only use you ever use Senta Rimuru is for nuking.
And does this guy's damage up stack with other people's?
I don't think it would. Not for like magic damage or out or just general. Yeah, worse he's a luck nuke, which I feel like he's still good thing he can do. Mind you.
Yeah.
Do you really think he's the same tier as tier 3 units though? Like, look at someone with similar role to Senta Rimuru. I guess High Elf Archer, kind of.
Sestina.
Sestina, kind of as well. I can't. I don't know. I'm kind of personally leaning more towards tier 4.
I feel like his support capabilities are much better than everyone in tier 4, or more general too.
This is why tier lists are bad, man. It's so hard. It's yeah. All right, I guess we can put it in tier 3 though. Just like put it here for now. Let Donnie check his thing for us. I like how Donnie's a personal checker now. Why can't you check my videos if I upload them? Now I know how to make mistakes, man. Look at like editing errors in like the last 2 to 3 videos. I'm so sad. New Year's Milam, guys. Tier 0. It's Milam.
New Year's Milam this is Santa Milam we're on.
No, New Year's. Wait, Santa.
We're on Santa Milam. We're still in Santa units.
Wait, I just skipped over Santa Shion and New Year's Rimuru. Oh my god.
We're on Santa Milam.
Santa Milam. Yeah. The damage of Dust Stack? Who did you do it with? Who was the other person unit? Okay, I guess while we wait on that. So, I feel like a good support was Argent and crit damage, right? That's like middle days. Oh, yeah, good support. Wargofen does that basically on True Art. Ilya does that too. The problem with her is the fact that she's a type E, and that's all she can really do, realistically.
15 seconds. Not that long.
Her slots is not that good. Honestly, if the 5-star heal and a 4-star support swap, she will be better.
Lucky trash.
I would say higher in a 4 tier 4. But like I don't know, man. She doesn't have, I don't know. She's like her kit has like everything for a good support unit, right?
That's your fault.
Like good Argent on skill, can Argent for the team, can crit for the team. But she just doesn't
all the Milams currently tier 4.
I didn't even mean to. Okay, for Summer Ilya. I mean, even if it does tag, I don't think it'll be that crazy. But it is nice. What, Donnie? What funny? While that's going on, we on Senta Shion. She's good at her dream buff, but somehow can my met. GS does like doing that, huh? It just immediately power creeps our character. They did that back in the days with Freed, bro. Still justice for Freed. I want a good Freed. Okay, Senta Shion. She has her niche of being accuracy. Yeah. What was that stage that she was good at? I remember there's a stage. Was it?
It's just random stages here and there. I just know that much.
Well, like she's actually. Who else would you use for accuracy related stuff?
Simon.
Okay. I was thinking Garo because of the thing, but her thing is pretty good. 120. Like Grass Palace. Yeah, I feel there's a lot of stages where whenever I look at previous clears, I just see Senta Shion on it. Her slots is also pretty good. If 5-star defense for like the stages she does do, it can help a lot. And also her Dream Awakening is pretty decent too. Just like passive 3 arcs per second and then 100 startup. Her skill isn't that crazy. Her art isn't anything crazy. The only time you really use art is just to stack her passive because it's cheaper. That's like probably the only reason. I don't know. Tier 3 or 4. But like... And her tier... Okay. So... Her quote-unquote one use is an accuracy required stages, right? But she's pretty good at it and she can do it. So... Like, who was it? Who said that? Jack said that you use her in the SEM fight. You know, that's pretty crazy. So I don't know. I'm kind of stuck between 3 and 4. Because she definitely only has like basically one use, basically, but she's like really good at it, and it's pretty common. Not pretty common, but it happens more often.
It's more often than like a poison stage or like a.
Donnie hates that stage. So, tier 3 or tier 4?
I like tier 3.
All right.
Because like even outside of a accuracy nuking stage, like her animation's fast, so she can nuke normally too.
She could be a normal nuker.
Yeah.
So Donnie said tier 3 and Jax says tier 4. Interesting. Both of their argument. Okay, so Donnie's tier 3 reasoning is she's still good outside of accuracy.
That's my
technically true. Outside of accuracy, you just have a lot of options. And then tier 4, not always the best option. That is true, but one thing is slime runs a lot, so you can get Zindaxion often. And then, you still use her. She's still good at it. Like, you can still clear it. And it's not like it's that much better, maybe. What was the other accuracy units people use?
Simon.
Okay, but like, is there anyone else?
I put Simon tier 4.
Oh my god.
Accuracy.
Long does accuracy. Let me double check that.
I put him in tier 4 too.
This is bad. Bad. Holy crap. Maybe we should buff Long. Oh my god. So Long gets 100% accuracy against bleed.
He get one specific stage where he's used it. That's chapter 20 something.
We can't put Zindaxion in tier 3 and then put Simon and Long in tier 4. Like, we can't do that.
What is Simon's multiplier?
Okay, so it doesn't actually stack, yeah. That's what I originally figured. Oh well, it's fine. Xion is faster. Yeah, Xion, because for Long, you gotta stack bleed, which you gotta do 3 times on True Art. That's 600 arts. And for Zindaxion, you can technically stack it with the normal art, which is 500. And her animation was fast, I guess. For Simon, you use him for what in the Extreme Press Palace, the Bluebird.
That's it. His multipliers are less. His Phantom Bullet is less multiplier than Zindaxion. You can only use it 3 times.
Yeah. I mean, you probably don't need it more than once, though. So what is everybody consensus on Long, Simon, and Zindaxion?
No, I think we would say that Zindaxion's better than Simon. It's just Simon's animation's a little special against that bird.
So you're saying Zindaxion's better than Simon?
Yeah.
What about you're saying it's better than Long too?
Long isn't even 3 bleed stacks, like, bro.
Adam, what is this? You say 3 bleed stack is bad, but then you say Garo's 5 stack is fine.
Okay, the thing with his is like he has to inflict on every enemy, or not like every, like if the wave changes, then he has to start all over again.
Okay.
But Garo doesn't. He just permanently increases it. He can do a pre-wave before the final boss.
Everyone's hitting on Long so much. Oh my god.
I have him. I used him. He's really he has that one niche, like that one story stage.
You guys think Long can do the same stage as Zindaxion can do?
No.
Really?
Because he costs too much.
Why, Donnie? All right, I guess we slap her in tier 3. I mean, another thing Zindaxion has over the other people is that she's a luck unit.
Oh yeah, that's it.
But I don't think we tier them because of their luck unit though, because otherwise every tier unit would be a luck unit with tier 4.
Oh yeah, Canary can do the disease instead of Long, so Long just lost every.
Oh yeah, Canary can do the Z, so that's a niche he has over.
The only thing Long has over is the bleed thing, just for that one simple story.
Please, 9% damage res down, guys. Like, come on.
9% after 600 arts.
Oh, I remember, dude. Don, I remember doing that. Good times. What am I? Canary? Canary, yeah. Canary doesn't do accuracy.
Where are we? What?
I'm reading chat.
Oh.
Which, going? Adam, you should read it to you. I'm just saying. Although, speaking of Canary guys, you guys should all watch a Canary guide, man. It underperformed. I'm so sad. It's because it's late, but still.
We don't even have an Azo guy.
Wow, Azo's overrated. Who cares about Azo?
We never made an FMR guide. We never.
Who cares about FMR, bro? The ban is already gone. I'm not making until it's a rerun.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
Alright, so longest power credit by a luck unit. A Woken luck unit. That's fun. New Year's Remuru. Right against Emperor. Damn.
70%. Okay. Every year, every time he gets buffed, it's always by another 10% physical damage stack.
Yeah. Next buff, it's 80%, guys. Okay. Tier 4.
Yeah, stackable phys damage. Which is
nice,
mean, but...
is it even... Summer Mew is a thing now.
Yeah, but, you know. I mean, they can stack.
I mean, yeah, it says stackable.
I remember what is these one four New Year Rimmer? It was so cool back then.
That was a thing. Yeah, you can also thing as well.
Yeah.
MDD.
He was never dark box back then, if you didn't know.
Good times. Well, I didn't, because I don't really care for box. Blue box.
Same with Luan, but yeah.
Green Cell allies max HP. Okay, well, that's that. Who's next? New Year's Milam. Okay, tier 4. Light nuke support unit. Yep. Back in the days, guys, I'm a Grandpa Spy right now. Back in the days, she is used with Saitama for like funny nuking Goper. Yeah, nowadays,
you're running that like New Year's Claw or whatever that was.
New Year's Claw, the Milam's like claw thingy.
Yeah, like you run
the one that gives like physical res down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Me? Or like what?
No, just people in general.
Okay, I still use it occasionally, but I don't think it's the best choices anymore. She also gives allies attack up a start quest and has the tactics passive. Freak! All Milam's not tier 4! No! I just realized that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Guys, let's move all the Milams up, bro. Next new Milam they introduce is going to be tier 4 automatically. Alright. Milam's in tier 4. Fun.
Hatsune
Miku. Miku, dude. It's been so long since Miku run. I'm so sad. I don't have either Mikus. I really want one of them. Dude, when
4 APS.
When Hatsune Miku run, like the background music of GS was just like Miku songs. I think it was like Senbon Sakura or something. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Except the fact I didn't pull anyone, but you know.
I pulled 2 normal Mikus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Earth was a better one to get.
I'm pretty sure Water is a better one, actually.
No, I don't know. I didn't read it. I don't have them. I never used them. Copyright? Well, it's licensed back then, I'm pretty sure. Something. Anywho. So, skill. Increase allies' arts by 5. And heal HP. Arts reduces damage and critical rate by 30%. Wait. She reduces enemies' critical rate by 30%?
Enemies can crit, if you didn't know that.
No, I know that, but like, I haven't seen a lot of units that reduces enemies' crit rate.
She's like the only one.
Yeah. True Arts increases allies' arts by
that much.
You don't?
It's what? 4 APS.
Well, it's an old unit. What'd you expect? It was actually pretty decent back in the day. Except water skill CT isn't that anything crazy. I see tier 4.
Fair.
Okay, I saw a lot of kind of chat happen. What happened? Earth underwater. Yep, you're gonna found copyright. Water is better, and then someone says Earth is better. Fantastic. And then someone else said Lisa. Well, Jack said Lisa is better than both of them.
That is true.
Okay, so now we're on Earth. Where's Earth? Right here. Sakura Miku. Accuracy, whatever. Arts heals disease, freeze, and blind. Increase arts by sass. Oh, I see. For 20 seconds, increase arts by 4 and attack by 100. Okay. If I don't know, it feels about the same as the normal Miku. There's more
the
Earth.
Normal arts is maybe better.
Yeah, but like.
She doesn't have blind and disease your characters.
She herself does not have freeze resistance. In other words, you're getting your freeze resistance from someone else, right?
You're not going to
when you get it from someone else, it's usually team wide. So you can basically ignore the heal freeze part of her kit. So you're realistically only getting 100. But what stage does both? Right? I don't know what I'm arguing for.
For her to be better than the other Hatsune Miku?
No.
Yeah. I like the water one better.
Does she deserve tier 4 though? Okay, let me go back to...
No. She has a passive that increases her freeze res by 100%.
Where?
The bottom.
Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. I'm just yapping on my mouth. Okay. No, that's actually better slightly then. Oh, it's literally the same passive as Hatsune Miku, but magic instead of physical. Yeah. Okay, so Hatsune gives skill CT, and then Miku gives Earth attack. Plot-wise, they're both support. I'd probably say Hatsune Miku's support is... no. Because Sakura Miku has a 5-star support.
They both suck.
Yeah, they're about the same nowadays, honestly.
They both suck.
Can we... I kind of want to put both of them on tier 5, honestly.
Nah, I'm fine with that. But
like, okay. What are you going to use them for? Like, realistically, like, what would you ever use them? Argent?
Argent. That's it.
Literally any unit, like modern unit, does better. Oh, mine's... Wait. They're machine. They're machine. Okay, tier 4. They get to stay in tier 4.
Yeah, no, until they add a Machine Saga.
they can Argent. They're machine. And they can do other stuff, I guess.
Alright, next is Yo.
Who's next? Yo. I remember getting him. Guys, let me tell you guys a tale. So when Yo was it Shaman King ran? I was summoning for him in my class. But I was like moving from my classroom to other classroom. So I was like, alright, let me summon for it on my phone and then put my phone away. I was doing a ticket summon, mind you. So I didn't think I'd get anybody. And then I go to my classroom, pull out my phone, and I just see Yo on my screen. I was like, oh, ticket gave me someone. Cool. Anyway, that's my story.
I spent my 500 gems on this banner. I don't know why I did that.
Because you want to spy me? I don't know.
I don't even think I knew you.
And because you were sad you didn't get anyone until you got that other guy.
Yeah, I was probably so sad. I got him on rerun, so I didn't even have
you do that kind of stuff a lot. Okay. So what does he do? Permanent increase on damage up to 125. Allies physical damage. Okay. The thing about this is that you gotta keep activating it to get the damage boost.
Only for 15 seconds.
And because of it's so short, you gotta keep swap. Oh my god, swap it. He can Argent though, so that's pretty nice, and give attack, so that's nice. Near death, whatever. Honestly, 10% damage when near death. Wow, so cool. Slots is fine. That's a alias slot kind of. 3 R's very nice. Okay. The physical damage doesn't stack? Damn. Oh. What tier would you say, Adam?
Trash now. I think it's 4.
Okay, I was honestly tier 4 or 5, but I was personally leaning kind of towards 5.
No, I think he still
I'm
has
not tier 4 though. But he can still help out the team. physical damage, he can do... No, he can't do damage, let's be real. A fire attack up is nice. The problem is Sanraku. Sanraku does everything he can possibly dream up, but just better.
Anna.
And the sad thing is, both of them are luck units. Like, you can't even be a luck unit over Sanraku. Okay, Anna.
Anna.
I don't have her. The only Shaman King character I had is Yo. What does Anna do? I just realized something. Wait. What's the when is Mushoku Tensei? It's next one. Adam, are we able to show Roxy on stream?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Anna. Okay. Arts. Increase allies arts by 20. Reduces damage res by 25%. True arts. Ignore defense. That's already a pretty good niche. And then increases Earth allies damage by 50%. That's kind of low, unfortunately.
These buffs are way too small.
But she can ignore defense, so that's cool.
She can reduce enemies' damage.
Also, she has a 4-star magic. Wait, is Yo not a luck unit?
Shaman King doesn't have any luck.
Are you guys sure?
100%.
What up? Let me double check you guys.
100%.
Let me check.
My Yo is luck 4.
Let me check this.
I mean, no, my.
If that is true, that is even sadder. I just assume he's a luck unit because it's crossover units.
No, some crossovers don't have.
Dude, fun fact: Yu Yu Hakusho was the first crossover to become luck units. Anyways,
Tokyo Revengers also isn't a luck unit crossover.
Where's my Yo? He got a Yo.
I might be luck. Yeah, no,
okay.
Tokyo Revengers isn't.
My Yo is luck 1. No. Okay, you guys were true. That's sad. That is sad. What tier do we put in? 5? Can we just knock him down to 4? I mean, 5.
I think his usability isn't terrible.
Anyways, Anna.
How potent is that 25% damage reduction on the enemy?
It's 25% damage res down. Wait, no, damage. Oh, is it just damage?
Just damage. Reduce enemies' damage.
I don't think it's anything potent. Because it stacks addictively to any damage up they get.
It's additively? I thought that was multiple.
Yeah, so a boss has like 100% damage up. They essentially have 75% damage up.
That's lucky ass. Okay, she's just bad.
But he increased fire and earth allies damage at 40. Increased, yeah. They came. Only Takemichi's luck, yeah. When a rerun and none of them was made into luck. Man, I'm too old. I'm starting to forget these stuff. All right, what did you put? Tier 5.
Yeah. Rentao, I also chased tier 5.
So Rentao has the wave passive. The problem with him is that his wave passive is only 50. He does get 50 from a skill, so that's cool. So this is the type of wave passive I do like, because every time you use arts, you keep getting buffs every time you use arts. But I mean, Droid's not. Yeah, it's like Mizna, but better. But like not that much. You know, Adam?
Yeah.
So I say tier 4 minimum.
His damage isn't that bad.
Better than Mizna and Kazuma.
That is true.
But like now the way with tier list works, we put them on the same tier, but they're not. Rentao is better than Mizna.
That's why you sorted by an order.
No, because it's hard to sort them by orders. Because like, what if it's support unit versus like?
It's easier to sort by an order when we reduce the amount of units that are in it.
What is okay? How? So this guy.
Oh, that's what you mean. The name.
What?
I said how, as in
how.
You know, bro. You know, it's a Chinese word.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
How.
Increase on attack by 20. Who cares? Arts increase 20. Fire burn thing 50.
Except self.
He had a hype. Dude, I remember that. I remember everyone just like hyping up how. You know, like after the crossover run, like you just kind of gone.
This passive is looking nice.
True arts, guaranteed 100% chance to burn. Reduces magic res by 50%, and if destroys inflicts burn for 27 burn res by fire res by 50%. Huh. Okay. Passive increase on by 7. Okay. Can be burned, can be frozen, I guess. You still rock how?
No.
No. Omar Anderson. And then Nani said he was placed lower than Yo. I can see why, because Yo had the support abilities, but
All had the damage.
Wait, Hulk's 555 as well. I just realized.
Yeah, because he's like the main villain.
Oh, wait, he's a villain?
I think so.
I always thought, because I've never seen the show, I always thought Hao was like Yo, but he went like Super Saiyan. Like, Yugi like transformed.
No, Hao is like Yo's brother or something.
No, that makes sense. I don't know why I just thought, because he looks so similar. And the fact that he was brothers didn't come to me. It's like, like he's like alter ego, or a transformation. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Hao's God. He's a god.
He is a god. Angelito, no. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because like I remember the beginning of the first episode, I watched it. It was like he got possessed by something. That's all.
Well, Hao got possessed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably not gonna watch the show. I'm reading One Piece right now.
So Hao is, I want to say tier
One Piece? 4. Good. Oh, Hao?
I want to say tier 4.
Do you want to say tier 4?
He has a lot of self-sufficiency.
He can self-sufficient, but like, what is he self-sufficient to do?
To inflict damage consistently.
He doesn't have a lot of damage ups.
And,
his only source damage increase is from the damage res down. But even then, there's a lot of units that can do that better.
Man, he could nuke that giant boss, man. That's how I remember that.
Back in the day. Like, could he work in Monofire? Yes. Would he be one of the better options for Monofire? No.
Maybe I will run in Monofire later today, but when I feel like it.
I can probably beat you in house damage by using like anyone else. That's like no ascended, I guess. But yeah, I'll say tier. I want to say tier 4.
I think tier 5 doesn't. It just doesn't suit the villain, A villain that's.
Oh, Hijikata is tier 5. I'm just saying. Is he a villain though? I don't know. Kind of hard to say.
I don't even know.
I love Hijikata, but he's so cool.
That's tier 4. That looks
right. Rudius, dude.
Trash
I love Rudius.
Dog, bro.
I love Rudius, bro. I read the night novel. I have the entire light novel. Mushoku Tensei, all 26 volumes, I think. I also have the spin-offs too, dude. Oh my god, I love it. My boy.
Played GS in so long.
What? You haven't played GS?
The actual game itself.
Damn.
Like playing around with the characters.
Oh.
I have autoed stuff.
Yeah, dude. Didn't Mushoku Tensei got like season 2 like a while back? Could have done like Teenage Rudius. Could have done like Paul. That would have been cool. Freaking Orsted. Oh my god.
Look how bad this character is. So bad.
But he gets to use Stone Cannon.
Bro, you can inflict the burn on his skill, bro. Is this the type of skill you think is better than Santa Rimuru?
That's the niche.
Is this the type of skill that's better than Santa Rimuru?
I'm okay. Okay, buddy. So realistically, you're not gonna use the arts. Evasion res down is nice, but if you need it, most of the time you want more than 30%. True art, it does stuff. With a mono earth, you get 120%, which is it's not a lot. Let's be real. Let's be honest. And then damage to demons, nice reference. Near death, cool. Gets 6 stars.
90%.
Okay, no, Donnie. That's not why I feel like no. I was arguing against Senta Rimuru, or was it Senta Rimuru because it's like cycle. It's 3 cycles of stuff. It's not the fact that it does these stuff individually. It's the fact that he only does 1 at a time, and the uptime's horrible. I don't know. I really want him to be higher than tier
5.
But like, I really want him to be in tier 4. I really do. But he has a 4-star magic, first of all. His skill is basically useless. His arts, you're not really going to use it. His true art is power crept by any modern true arts.
And for team, if you throw him on mono, even if you throw him on mono earth,
I'd rather use Vena.
He's just not even an option either. He really isn't an option on mono earth. Like people will think of it because of the damage up, but even then, it's just like, not like I would rather run like Norn.
Norn? Yeah, okay.
High elf archer.
Okay. I need to ask everyone a question. What is their favorite Mushoku Tensei girl? Because this next character is my favorite. And I'll not send for anything below a tier 0.
I don't think she's used anymore. Oh my goodness, that's worse than Rosetta.
I don't send for this. Roxy deserves better. She literally. Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna. I was about to say spoiler.
No, everything about her is inferior to another unit.
Never seen the show. So sad. I think it's a good light novel.
The only modern part of her kit is her skill.
Yeah,
it's a 30 arts.
It's not the thing. It's if I have a thing for water lollies. I just have a thing for lollies. But I also like blue. Blue's a cool color. That's why I like Silver Wolf. Rosetta's one of those.
Silver Wolf is more purple.
Like blue purplish, like that kind of color vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like Saber Alter?
But she's... Oh, okay, you're about to make me say something bad there.
Oh.
I was about to say something. I was going to say a bad color there for like a bad color. Okay. This is stream, man. I can't be saying these kind of things. I didn't say that, Omar. You misheard. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about.
Personally, I think Roxy is tier 5. I don't think we need to dive into any discussion. Yeah.
What do you mean, Jack? You like blonde, white blonde? Because Lisa, Jack. I feel like Roxy is tier 5. Unfortunately, I really don't want her to be. I really don't. I really like this character. I really do. She's my favorite Mushoku Tensei character. Even more so than Rudius.
Next is Sophia.
Alright, I don't really care about Sophie or Iris much.
She actually hasn't cool. much, but her usage actually isn't terrible.
Dude, wait, if Mushoku Tensei gets a rerun, they can add Master Fits. Oh my god.
Sophia might actually be the best Mushoku Tensei unit currently.
Well, she's a support unit, so...
Yeah. I think she's tier...
Also, she can increase human, beast, and spirit allies attack by 30%. So that's the thing.
Oh. But about 30% attack is nothing.
Roxy's parents are basically teenagers. And they can live for 200 years. That's pretty cool.
Only 200?
Well, yeah. Only 200. We only live for 20. We're gonna die when we're 20, Adam.
Oh.
That
means you only have 1 month left.
Oh shit! No, I have less than a month, guys. It's over. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. I should not be saying that. I should not be saying that.
In game. Whoa.
In Minecraft, guys. In Minecraft. Oh god. Oh. Okay, Sophie. Arts is very nice.
I get when fighting magic enemies. Like I think this is actually her true arts actually is pretty decent there.
20% magic res and damage res. That's nice. Yeah, you can definitely cycle
like 3 or 4, like almost 3. I want to say.
I would say, okay.
Well, her passives are all at trash.
Honestly, some of them is a downside.
Heal on HP by 16 per second.
Yeah, no, that's 16 per second. There's a HP auto recovery killer just because it's so minuscule, but it's still there. She just dies. She is a spirit, so that is kind of a downside. It's more of a downside than it is upside right now.
Hey, JP, the new saga I think is entirely spirit.
I would say tier 3 because her skill, her arts and true art is really good. Her arts can heal Argent and give status res. Her true art can, I guess, cleanse poison, I guess, but also gives a high res. She also has okay slots.
She has no slot.
Why can that 5-star magic, a 4-star magic, and 5-star heal not swap places? Anyways,
3 or 4. What are we feeling?
I wanted to say 3. but this doesn't feel right.
Does she...
Roxy and Rudius is tier 5. Sophie is tier 3. What the heck?
And she literally did nothing this season 1.
Roxy taught Rudius magic, and Rudius taught Sophie magic. And Sophie is better than both of them. What's up with that?
Because a support is always better than a damage support.
Roxy is a king tier water magician, Adam. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked.
Tier 3.
Ares, okay. Okay.
She's just trash, if I remember.
Donnie? No. Bad.
Oh, I saw someone who luck 120 to with normal luck gems.
Crazy person. Okay, so the thing I don't really like about this unit is you gotta keep spamming arts. Similar to Yo, but the thing about Yo is that not only is it team-wide, it's also longer. Now this one is selfish, but this one is higher multiplier, 100%. Right?
He's entirely selfish. Everything is to himself. 4.
Number of times this art has been activated, up to 6, times 10. So you can get up to 60 seconds of 100% damage up. That in and of itself is fine, except the fact that you need to use true arts, so you can use the art to get stacks and shiz. So it's kind of hard to balance this whole thing.
I say 5.
CT rec and critical damage at 30%. Accuracy, physical invasion.
Needs a lot of support, and I think that's a problem.
She needs arts a lot. I don't know, man. I'm thinking 4 or 5, but I'm leaning towards 5.
Hey, if the other 2 Mushoku Tensei units are in 5, I think she goes in 5 too.
Because the main thing about her is that she does damage, and that's a bad thing. Right?
Yeah. I think damage is bad.
I mean, it makes sense for her character, though, the fact that she's so selfish. Like, lore-wise, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's not good in this case, so... I need a Mushoku Tensei rewind. I want them to be good, bro. I want Roxy to be good.
Natsu.
I don't care. She can't beat me. I mean, what? I don't know. I actually haven't seen the anime. I just read the light novel. Okay, Natsu is a pretty more recent compared to everyone else so far. And they rerun every April before.
No longer.
No longer. So, Natsu. Arts can increase attack and reduce burn res. Cool. True arts can burn and ignore defense. You got the standard passive of arts up and paralyze and freeze res. BU generation, who cares? Do extra damage. Okay.
I think I run. Yeah, I run. What's it called? Spectral Dream.
I would say tier 4.
He has his niche and Fire Ruins. That's all I.
He can obviously burn and defense ignore. Those are both good-ish niches. He can do okay damage, but his damage isn't anything crazy. He doesn't have a lot of damage out. That's the thing, or damage res downs. So tier 4. I wouldn't say tier 5 just because he can do something.
No, he has a niche. He has a niche.
I feel like Hadani's saying that just because he hates him. Yeah, there's obviously better burn options.
No, his niche was in, I remember, Fire Ruins, where it wanted you to burn and defense ignore. He was like, I think he's the best option for that.
Okay. Next unit, Lucy. She was a good support. Let's see if she still is. I used to use her when I first got her because that SPR is pretty good. I like the SPR, and she has like the slots that I like comparatively. Basically a 5-star magic and a 4-star heal. I like that compared to the other way around. I love it. So nice. Enemies attack whatever. Arts increase up to 150. Very nice. True arts increase crit rate and art gen. So you get up to 4, which isn't that good, but and also it's conditional 4. Tier 0 Y. Okay, Jack. Magic damage up, she's good. I mean, yeah, she's good, but Increase attacking damage. That's whatever. Increase on right. No, that's whatever. So I think the main part of her kit is her art and true art and slot, I guess.
She also has a terrible passive down there. Increase on arts by 2 for every 10%.
Yeah, her passive is just who cares. But is her support capability able to make her into tier 3?
For Mono Light, I think Alpha outdates her now, I believe. So, because like Alpha is a Type E light art generator, right? But when it comes to magic, it's different.
Her support is basically damage, crit, and Argent. That's what she can provide for the team, basically. Now, crit doesn't... Who really cares? Because everyone has crit providing nowadays. Yeah. Damage up is nice.
Yeah, Mono Light Magic isn't that bad with her. Because like, I don't think there's a better type.
The thing with Mono Light Magic, Adam, is the fact that MLL exists. Just run Mono Light Lolly.
That's not magic.
It is.
Summer Chloe isn't magic.
She's a support. She's there as a support.
Yeah, but we're talking about
magic.
Mono Light Magic means magic.
Just because one of them doesn't do magic doesn't mean it's not.
It's not Mono Light Magic then. It's just Mono Light.
Okay.
Mono Light
Light
Magic
is mainly
would
magic.
Be
yeah.
Lucy, Ilya, Star God Lisa, and
Shuna.
Sure, I doubt Shuna would be the option though. Non.
What are we arguing this for? All right, tier 3 or 4.
Tier 3 or 4? 3. Why do we have Luana in tier 3? No, whatever.
Luana her niches. I think Donnie or someone argued for her because it's Lolly. MLL is magic. Well, are you saying I'm the peasant? Guys, come on. I run MML sometimes. I'm not the best in my server, but I do it. I don't know. I don't know if I should put her in tier 3 or 4. I'm really in between for this one.
I think look at all the other light units in tier 4. I think she's
tier 4.
I almost feel like 3.
Okay, yeah. If you look at the light unit that is there.
Like all the tier 4 light units, they don't even arch 10 except for Shiki. But isn't her type X?
Shiki is technically good. She's technically X2. Just saying.
Like we used her.
And she's Uwuken's favorite.
Yeah, he doesn't even play the game anymore. He doesn't even play the game.
I don't remember him. I still hang out with him.
Gray.
I sent him
tier 3.
Who?
Gray. I think he's.
Oh man, my boy, bro. I use him so much. Even after
Jay, yeah.
No, yeah, even after Jay, because I got Jay during his first run during the All Star, and I still use Gray a lot. Dude, no, Jay, I don't know. I was gonna argue tier 4, but I was. Who's in our tier 4? Tier 2, Adam.
He's in our tier 2.
I want to argue for tier 2. Hold on, show me it, Adam. Show me the good shit.
Right, you got Ryuko.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hold on. That's some crack unit he's going against. Okay, maybe not tier 2. Tier 3.
Yeah, 3 is honestly because like he is the best wave clearer in the game in terms of speed.
Like if you need a luck unit, he's basically your go-to. He is so.
Right, 3.
I love him so much. You basically use art. He's like everything I love for like this type of unit. Arts can help the team out, and it's stackable, and you can spam it basically. And the true art, when he does do it, he can do damage, and then he helps the team out even more. I love this guy. Not in the anime, in the game. So yeah, tier 3.
Yeah, what's his Dream Waking even do?
Alright, next unit. Erza. I think for my first auto, for my light summoner rolled, I actually used Urza as my team 4. Wasn't a good team, mind you, but I know I did. So Urza can do damage, but she has to crit. That's the main downside. She has pretty good self-sufficiency with her passive.
No, that's mainly I both did Crimson Dream, even though I think Luminous Dream is actually better.
Crimson Dream, you send that one. Oh, okay, that was kind of hard to say. I would probably say Luminous though.
Yeah, but if you if you open up your GS, you'll see your Arizona might be a little red. Oh, whoops!
Why?
Or something. Because
what the freak?
That was my bad. It's because I got.
She does okay. Yeah, she has 555. Her drawer is pretty good, and then her passive, one of them is really good too.
Oh, that's so true.
There's a cries not to get like huge damage buff. Damn. What?
And I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I would say tier 4.
The DPS is
because at the end of the day, she is still a DPS, and her DPS compared to other units, like Goddess Celia is in tier 3 in DPS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that point was.
But just Goddess Celia was in tier
3. She is definitely a lot faster than Goddess Celia, but her damage is just not it. I mean, no, it's not it. It's good. It is still good. I don't know, man. I can't argue for anything. Do you think tier 4 or 3, Adam? What did Javier kid asking this? No, we got to make a trivia for that. I'm saving it for the trivia. I want not answer it on the stream.
Yeah, I still ended the trivia recorded like a month ago.
I gotta finish the other trivia first. Was it the crossover one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta finish that one. I just been call lacking. Sorry, guys.
It's gonna be monthly now. It's gonna be
monthly cringe trivia.
Monthly short trivia.
So why are we putting Urza?
Thinking.
I kind of want to put her tier 4, but I can also see an argument for tier 3.
I don't think her DPS is that bad to be put into tier 4.
But one of her thing is that she needs the crit. Like there's other crit units, but they don't need to crit.
Her crit is easy to get. She just has it.
No, it's not about her herself. It's about the stage.
Oh. Well, if she doesn't, if they don't crit, you
Nova,
don't use her.
Halfway through, she just gains crit res, like 200%.
Hey, have you seen the Nova meta where you still crit even after the crit res?
If you get a lot of crit support units, yeah.
You run, and then Demon Lord boxes True Up and is a must run.
She is 555, so that's really nice.
Man, in the same tier as Hatsune Miku, in the same tier as...
We could put her in tier 3, I guess.
I
guess. Since Omar say it for real. So, everyone but the main character is in tier 3, huh? Alright, Nue. Adam, this is your G.
Nue. I had an argument with Spy some other day with... A long time ago.
Adam was like, if we went 4 new ways, that is theoretically infinite arts.
I'm pretty sure it is.
They also run a crit crest. That wouldn't make sense. So yeah, Nue has this cool thing where she gives one ally 200 arts using a true art. So obviously with 4, you should get everyone arts, I guess. If it works like that. She can ignore defense. Her slots is 555, technically. Every time there's our increased ally damage of 50. It's a permanent thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So this person is also races against humans, and then has a pretty high invasion. She gets allies defense equipped CT, but she herself can't run one. So
that's why she never dies very often. Okay.
Because she has 70 freaking evasion.
Evasion.
Evasion. I can't word. My word's not working. That's why Adam's the one who yaps in videos.
But you're yapping on stream.
Because I don't edit myself on stream. I don't like listening to myself. So her Crimson Drain makes her more racist against humans. You'll probably run a Spectre though.
You run a Spectre one, so you start.
Because you can give herself. She herself can use the arts instantly, and then she could give someone else the arts.
You get the defense ignore, and then you have another 200 arts for someone else.
Yeah.
I think she's at least tier 3.
I'll definitely say tier 3, but Donnie I think says potentially 2. She's really good and is a solid option and Mono Dark Demon if you need to ignore defense. Who else in NDD ignores defense?
No one.
Is it really? Shadow ignores, but she's not a demon. I guess she's one of the only options, huh? Yeah, I can remember. Miyu also does it, but she's not demon. Ah. Okay.
Actually, I think there is a defense. I don't know who though.
I don't think she's tier 2 though.
If you look at tier
Who's
2,
in our tier 2?
we have Summer Iris. Not Summer.
Summer Iris. That's a very interesting choice at tier 2s.
Ryuko,
she's actually really good for
Thetis,
fire.
the 12th, Volty, Evilty, Normal Lisa, Miranda.
You know how to say it. I can read it, Adam. I can look at it.
I don't know if you can.
Okay. I can't even read. It's not a word to read. It's just pictures. I would say tier 3 though. Okay. That's that. Nue afterward is Victoria.
Victoria used to be nice, but she's, yeah.
So arts give 30 res, water 20%, and a barrier
of
Type
What? Type G.
Okay, we were talking about that yesterday, me and Adam. True arts increase this art's critical rate by 100%. For 15 seconds, increase allies damage by 60% and damage to giant boss by wait, what did I just read? We just haha. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tier 4.
No, she used to be so good. She used to be so kakoi.
Kakoi Joker. Takemichi tier 5. Okay, so Mikey.
Okay.
I feel like we don't need to talk about Takemichi.
Okay, Mikey.
Mikey. So, Mikey is pretty good. Like, I feel like up until the Ascendant era,
Mikey
he's the
Draken.
one.
It was always like 2 Mikeys, 1 Draken.
Yeah,
like,
no. I don't have Draken. I'm so sad. I'm pretty sure everyone still uses Draken now. Do they?
No.
No?
No. I don't use him anymore.
Well, we don't nuke that often. Mikey. Increase own arts by 30. So the main thing of him is obviously the true arts, I think. But you still sometimes use his arts for the extra damage. He can do damage. He's a 555, and his animation is pretty fast. One bad thing about him is the animation. The hitbox is kind of small, I'm pretty sure. It's not that bad. Not that big, though, of a problem. Okay, so this guy's tier 3 or 4.
He's 555.
I know, I mentioned it.
Yeah.
He skipped Mikey, unfortunately.
Man,
which tier?
He used to be like tier 1 or something. And like, because his damage is insane.
Yeah.
Would you still use this guy anymore?
Or Nuki?
I guess. No. If that.
He has so many other options, like a lot of Ascendant unit.
Tier 4
right?
would probably be where you sit at now.
He has Saber Ultra, Demon Lord Remu, Shadow, Summer Miyu, not even Darkness now, Summer Miyu, Jay, I guess, Yuzu technically, War God Fent, obviously. Mamon, as a sense. Gabimaru technically as well. Yeah, no, there's a lot of options.
Right, next is Draken.
What did we put in tier 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Draken. So he's like more supportively for nukes. He's also 555, mind you, so that's pretty good.
He's the vice captain.
Yep. You would mainly use a true art for the stackable res down. Although 30 physical res down is so little nowadays. I don't use Yuzahara as a res.
2 APS. It was his passive that mattered.
Yeah, it is his passive. So passive, you basically get 100% damage up and also 30 yards, I guess. That's the thing. Adam, you're the one who has this guy. Would you still use him for any nukes?
No.
Why? War got fed?
Better option, Ascended era.
So tier 4?
Yep.
That's so sad, bro. That's so sad. Alright, Chi Fuyu.
This guy's tier 5. This guy
has a 4-star magic. This guy has a 4-star magic. Increased outlet crit res. That's a pretty rare thing to do. Rare. That measures by 20%. Cool. You probably just use a taunt tank though, or just Shiro. The revive.
Too niche.
Okay.
Way too niche.
I don't hate the revive in and of itself. I hate the fact that revive makes it. It doesn't make the
you want
no
to work like
condition.
the blessed necklace. You want to work just like blessed necklace.
Oh, it's because blessed necklace res before they technically die. I want the revive to make. If you do revive, you want, get no deaths.
You want to revive unit so they apply like a buff to a unit, so when they die, like the revive like revives rather than letting them die and then revive. You know, it's like it's like what blessed necklace applies, the revive thing. Yeah. So that you want a unit to instead of...
Oh, you're talking about like that.
Yeah, you want a unit to apply that on a unit.
Well, then who would it apply to? It can just apply to everyone.
No, it'd be like maybe random.
Imagine if it applies to everyone.
It's probably leader only. It's probably leader only. It's probably the easiest way to code it.
Anyways, revive is just hard. Maybe you have a targeting, like after you swipe up once, you get to choose a guy.
Yeah, like, GS doesn't know how to code that stuff.
Okay. Tier 5.
Oh my god, no, my boy Chief.
I will not use arts, except for the heal. That heals nice.
He was Takemichi's like best buddy, bro.
Who cares? Takemichi is cringe anyways. He like fall into a trap or something, died, went back in time. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a weird show. Mitsuya. He did a thing. What did Mitsuya has? 5-star heal. Wow, so cool.
Yeah, bro.
True arts. Increase all arts. He's type G. I mean type E.
G is crazy.
I can't read right now. I'm sorry. We're near death. He has that thing. Okay.
He was a great support back in the day, from I remember.
I feel like this person is like Senta Milan, but slightly worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does have
because Senta Milan at least gives crit. This person gives attack, which is still nice, but
he's also way more self-sufficient too.
This one's not. Do you think it's more self-sufficient?
He's 5 per second APS above 90.
He has to be above 90% HP.
It's not too hard to maintain nowadays.
Milam just gets the art from skill used.
Yeah, do you like a skill or do you like a 5 APS?
I like the skill more.
Okay.
Well, it's mainly because the 5 APS is 90% condition.
Just run the tank.
I guess. Could have gone in mono water if it's not for type.
Or just run hard.
So, what tier do you think, Adam? I'll say he's at the same tier, if not a tier lower than Milam.
All the Milams are the same tier.
I could be referring to any of the Milams. It doesn't matter because they're all in tier 4.
I say tier 4 because do we have an Archgen, like a good Archgen in tier 5?
What is that demon guy? Leech? Setch? No, that's a equip. So the vampire demon dude, perm banner.
Leon? Oh, Zenon?
Zenon. What tier is he?
4.
Okay, put him in tier 4. Make tier 4 Milam. That's crazy.
Alright, next is Ascended.
Mitsuya, who's after
mine? Empress.
I don't have Empress. I don't have any of the Black Rock shooters.
Neither do I. I have Empress on
Dude, Empress looks so hot. I mean...
Oh.
She's a robot. She's a machine. I can't be saying these kind of things.
Yeah, I know what you're buying in the future.
Whoa. What are you insinuating, Adam? So,
absolutely not.
By physical defense supports, skills, whatever. The stackable res on arts is whatever. It is technically 20%. Tier 3 because she's a machine.
He also does.
Okay, as much as that water. Is, it's only one boss in mines.
Multiply is quite high too.
What?
For
Multiply, yes. Sunday is pretty high. And then he can crit res down, which isn't that rare nowadays, but it's still uncommon. And then he can Argent by up to 8.
Very self-sufficient with
that's nice.
Above 80%. And she also buffs machines by 10%.
Machine buffs, whatever. Okay, so what can she do? She can crit res down. She can Argent. She can self-sufficient. She's self-sufficient. She can technically, if need to, do res down. Yeah, so I would say tier 3 or 4.
I think 3.
The thing about a 5-star defense slot is that most of the time it is bad, but in like a harder stage, the defense slot is really good. Okay. Donnie and Jack is just not like in agreement today. I feel every time I see them say a tier, they always say the different tier. Is that just me? I felt every single time that happened. Well, what do you think, Adam? What tier do you think?
So if you're running mono water nowadays, she isn't the go-to option.
You would not run her mono water just because mono water is so strong.
She's meant to be on mono water, though.
Well, you would not put her on mono water.
Why wouldn't you put her on? Like, if you were to make a team with her, you would have to put her on mono water.
Okay, yeah. If you were making a team around her, then yeah, you run mono water. But if you're running mono water, you wouldn't run her in it.
Yeah, it's so sad because like she can't work with Hoka.
I mean, you can. You just lose out on some Argent, but you can.
There's just no point in using her as true arts at that point.
No, she is straight up power crit by Hoka, because Hoka both gets crit res down
and water res down.
Yeah, and Argent. Hoka's her power creep. That's not good. She's power creep by Hoka. Freaking Hoka. Okay. That's
she does more
damage. I kind of want to say
tier
4 now, but she herself still okay.
I look, you think tier 4 too. Like you'd use her if you didn't have Hoka.
What would you? No, I would use her even if I did have Hoka, but it's because I want to use her, not because it's the better option. Because she's hot, anyways. Deadmaster, obviously tier 4. She has one niche. Is in the Zangus guy. That's really it. Anyway, so it's strength, right? I will also. Are we gonna go over her kit? I feel like it's just tier 4.
Just tier 4.
Done deal.
It's you don't use her for anything else. Like you don't, or at least I've never seen anyone use her for anything else.
Yeah. Strength. So strength is also a very niche use. Breaking, I guess. Strength. I was break power by 1.
He was on leaderboards quite often.
I know. I remember that too. She's definitely bare minimum tier 4, but I don't know if she can go into tier 3.
Permanent crystallized break power.
Increase allies arts damage and damage enemies and break. Okay, so she can get up to 260.
She does. He makes you do a lot of damage and break.
She's a very break support. Her own break value isn't bad. But here's the main thing about her. Chloe and Arthur is a thing now.
Yeah, they're way better.
And she doesn't really Argent, right? Yeah. So I'll just say
slots.
Power Creep by Chloe and Arthur. Her slots is fine. Ideally, a 5-star support would have been nice for breaker.
No, I always thought strength was a guy.
Honestly, I did too until I saw the art. Specifically, the normal art, not normal. Oh my god, the freaking unawoken art. Okay, now we are on ascended units.
Did you say 3 or 4?
4. She does an Argent. That's a really big downside for her. That's tier 5, Adam. That's tier 5, Adam. That's tier 5, Adam. That's
my bad.
Okay, I was like, you didn't change it, and I was like, oh, right, stream delay. I gotta mention how weird this is, guys, because Adam is talking to me in real time because we're on Discord, but I'm looking at Adam's stream, so that's delayed.
Well, you want me to stream? See how many drop frames we get?
No, we're good. We're Gucci fam. No, my YouTube chat broke because I. Okay, no, it fixed. All right, are we on Eins now, chat?
Yep. This is where things are gonna be at least tier 3 or higher because I think we went through all like the terrible.
Tier 5 is Eins is cringe.
Okay.
Oh wow, Lisa. I keep calling him Lisa because his name is Lisa. Jack is arguing with Donnie again. Damn. Eins. So Ainz is a thing. I honestly don't really use him that much anymore.
Because he's no longer viable for MDD anymore, but I still think he's a good niche for
Samurai Rimuru is a thing now.
Yeah, I think tier 3 is a good
Demon
spot
Lord Samurai Rimuru specifically. Huh?
I think tier 3 is a good spot for him.
Like, so what can he do, right? He can Arjun, he can crit res down, he can crit damage up.
The problem is he's type E, but I mean that's the problem with every character. Right?
Slight problem with him is that his true art is kind of slow for the crit res down. He doesn't have that crazy self-sufficiency. Yes, he does get 5 arts, but whenever I used him personally, I don't know, I just always feel like she's kind of slow compared to my other units I'm running, for the cycling at least.
I thought the meta MDD was like Demon Lord Box, Demon Lord Rimuru, Diablo, and the other Rimuru.
He can run the Dark Relics, I guess.
Oh, or no, wait, Summer Resort isn't out.
We can't rank who's ain't out yet. No. So someone's arguing. Amar is arguing for tier 2. Jack is arguing for tier 3. Donnie hasn't argued. He's probably gonna say tier 2 because Jack said tier 3 for real. Okay, so here's it. Do you think he's on the same tier as people on the tier 2 list?
Maybe, actually.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
We look at the tier. Saitama, Eliza, haha, Lisa, haha.
Yeah, he's not very. Honestly, he's actually a great unit. He's 6 APS. 6 is good. 6 is good.
He's a good unit. It just there's other units I would rather run for MDD.
You know, for MDD, I wouldn't say he's like. I don't even know if I've run him on MDD. Like,
I don't really run MDD with the relics because I don't really farm.
I can't say anything. I don't run MDD. I don't have MDD.
I have MDD. I just don't have the relics, so I'm too lazy to get it. Anywho, I feel like I'm not the expert on this one, so I don't want to say too much about it. Okay, Albedo. I actually use him for my MDD, quote unquote, for grand battles. She's my tank.
If you can get Archshed maintained, like, she's a great tank. 60% DR goes a long way.
That's true. He can work outside MDD. That's definitely true. I use him like for Summoner's Road before, including MDD. Okay, so wow, look at that. Donnie say tier 4 and Jack say tier 2.
Okay, let's see.
And Omar say tier 2. Wow. No one's agreeing in chat. What's up with that?
I'm liking 3.
Also, why is okay, never mind. You're liking 3?
Yeah.
Albedo.
Like she can.
She is definitely only good in demons or demon dark, I guess.
Well, she can make it so you have 80% res against physical enemies. 80% res.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to maintain a super art 12-second res.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to with a great arts gen comes great reward.
What? But yeah, she is good. She's very good for defense for the guy, demons. I wouldn't say tier 2 just because she can only give support, like defensive support. She's
almost like a replacement for like a unit in MDD, I think. Like, say you want to tank something more, so
she wasn't locked into MDD tier 2. Yeah, problem is she is locked into MDD. MDD team is good. I mean, I personally argue for MLB MDD. You know, but that's bias.
Wait, you have over 100% res in a demon team.
But bosses reduces res as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like, here you stop
now. True Weapon gives arts.
Actually, True Weapon isn't released, but you probably wouldn't even run her True Weapon. Her damage is not there. Yeah, they give.
I want to say she's tier 2 just because how good for defensively she is for MDD. But the problem with her, because our tier list is based off of general availability and how good they are at it. She's only good on one team basically. Mono demon, dark, but demon.
That's the same.
And then even then, her main role there is to be a defense support. What? No, not tier 1. Heck no. But then putting her in tier 3 looks so wrong. I don't know.
She put Halloween Forte and.
All right, let's just slap her there. Call it a year. I'm not really good for the relics. I have to be honest, guys. I don't do ruins. I'm too much work. Who's out there? Beto?
DPS.
Delta.
DPS no one uses anymore.
She was cool when she first released. She gets 400% crit damage, technically. But yeah, her main thing is the fact that she's a DPS.
She does a lot of damage.
But she does a lot of damage. What tier do we put Goddess tier 3? I think she's tier 3. Her damage is a lot worse than Goddess, but she's also a lot easier to use than Goddess.
Oh yeah, I love the Shawl tier super art spammers too. You know, they're such fun players to play.
Dude, I'm pub lobby Shawl tier user just like spam super art. Why am I not doing damage? Trash unit. Good times.
200 crit rate.
Did you say tier 2? I don't think she's tier 2 though. I don't know. Tier 3 and 2 for me, they're slightly kind of hard. I don't know. For me, tier 2 and 3 is kind of I don't know. The way I see it, tier 5 is basically trash. Tier 4 is one or few niche. Tier 3 is they're pretty good standard units. So they're like the average units, I would say, quote unquote. Average units people would use, I guess. Tier 2, they say like there's the meta units, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe this tier list. It's kind of weird. Yeah. We'll see. We'll get to it. Who's at the Shawl tier? Schnabriel.
Burrell.
I would say she's tier 3.
She was a raid used, yeah. I don't know. She's just
you can use her for nuke, kind of.
She has raid nuke.
Yeah. Yeah. You can use her for like stages where you can use overtime Argent though, so that's pretty cool. You tier 3 agree? Just call next. GG, go next.
Ilya.
Why am I not seeing neighbor on? Oh, because you switched to my Ascendant first.
Yeah.
Ilya. This one is tier 0. Best Fate Lolly of the 3 main cast.
0
I also like Jack a lot.
I'm thinking. So she's type F, which is really good. She does good damage.
You know, honestly, they're releasing a lot of new units as tier F, type F nowadays.
I think she's still in the better hand.
Okay, so the main thing she can provide for the team is Argent, crit, and damage, right? Which is like the standard stuff.
Tier 1. I want to say tier 1.
Tier 1? Why?
Because she's meta, bro. She's like in any light team, she's a go-to Argenter, right?
Light team?
Yeah.
You have Emperor, Mako, Thargon.
You would not run
Mako Emperor.
Often. Like you can run them together. Like she's one of the go-to Argent this type.
No, you definitely can. I run her a lot. Yeah.
I think she's a meta unit.
I would say 1 or 2, but I don't know. I feel like she's slightly like not there for tier 1. You know.
Very damage and Argent.
She can stack up a lot of units. She can crit support. She can do damage. But that's all I can see she doing. And also, she has a really nice VA. I don't know what that point was.
But her damage is like it's like 300%, right? It's just a free 300% because, or is it 200? I don't remember how much.
Okay, I would be a contest
about your HP.
I know Jack uses Lisa a lot. I also use her a lot, dude. I'm still trying to get her a 5+. Dude, when that new Nova came out, I was farming for the Crespers. I didn't get it. I'm just anky, bro.
Yeah, she provides crit rate, type out Argent, 300% increased damage on.
Guys. Before you guys show me the thing, I use Ilya. Thing blocking 11,000 times. Me personally, just me personally.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
How much did I use Ilya? Nowhere near as much.
Of its low, it's not so good, so that's why I say tier 2. Do I need to show the damage? Nah. I seen your guys' screenshot. 2,000? I have like 5 times your run, Johnny. Yeah, what? I mean, mainly I do crest farming. Well, crest burst farming. I still don't have crest burst. 5+ on her, double 5+. I hate it. Are you seriously gonna put her tier 1 though?
Mono light was super strong. I don't like.
Not really. I would say mono water is the strongest right now, and then followed by mono dark. Mono earth doesn't have.
You really don't think she's meta? Like, we have a.
No, she's good. No, she's definitely really good. But I don't think she. I don't. I think she's just missing something for tier 1.
Hazuki.
Like I feel like, okay. Let's look at me. Valentine Priscilla, right? Valentine Priscilla can provide damage resistance, cleansing, healing, on top of her own Argent already. Type F Argent.
Mm-hmm.
But like Ilya just does crit rate, which everyone and their mom does.
That's
damage, which you know, it's something.
Emperor doesn't have crit rate.
Okay, but Emperor has damage res and all that.
Yeah.
I would say tier 2, and Jack also says tier 2. I think Donnie says tier. Omar says tier 2.
All right.
I'm a 10k run for the 9-year. Jay doesn't have. I'm not saying they have. Okay.
You're saying that everyone does, but everyone.
I feel like everyone basically has it nowadays, man.
2 of the units in 0.5 don't
Dude,
have it.
I have about the same run on my Ilya than Jack is Ilya. That's crazy. That's
but everyone in tier 1 doesn't crit.
Everyone. That is funny. That is actually everyone in tier 1 doesn't crit. Guys, if you crit, you can't be in tier 1. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's Mew. Mew time.
Now only top tier competitive because Kenshin. Yeah, Kenshin's pretty good for. I didn't get him, unfortunately. Anyways, Mew. I would say, as much as I hate to say this, because I like Ilya more, I feel like Mew is slightly stronger than Ilya.
Mew is very self-sufficient for over 2 minutes of the quest.
Or 2.5 minutes, she is self-sufficient. Yeah. And let's be real, most quests doesn't last longer than that. Except for Novas and stuff. But
is the general content quest balance?
Her damage is crazy. She can support your team by using her super art. You can use her in nukes. She ignores defense, so that's nice. Jack says tier 2. Omar says tier 1. Donnie didn't give a tier. I want to put her in tier 1. Just because Ilya, I feel like, we're just slightly off of tier 1. And then Mew feels just slightly stronger than
Mew is
Ilya.
also a nice accuracy.
Oh yeah, no, she also has an accuracy niche, so yeah, no, definitely tier 1.
First Dark Unit, tier 1.
First tier 1 today! Woo, after 4 to 5 months. Are we able to finish this tier list today, Adam? We've been streaming for 2 hours, I just realized.
2 hours is our usual, right?
Bro, we still have 3 lines of a unit. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, her S super animation is slightly long. That is a slight issue. We'll see. How much are you able to still feeling for streaming, Adam?
So we have these OG Fate characters.
I'm fine for more, personally.
How much more, though?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I'm up for Sakanosuke and Sakura.
All the way down there. We'll see. We'll see how progress at like 6 something. Because I ate recently, so I'm not that hungry.
Alright, we're on Chloe. Chloe Fate.
Okay.
Best one top 2 breaker in game.
Bare minimum tier 2. Bare minimum.
I'm thinking tier 1.
Yeah.
Why? Because breaking is very important in content nowadays.
She can break. She does pretty good on her breaks. I feel like Arthur's stronger than her now. Before, there's an argument for them being equal, but nowadays, I feel like Arthur's just slightly stronger.
Because Arthur did get buffed with the Shangri-La rerun.
Adam, if we don't finish today, do you want to stream tomorrow?
We could. I don't work tomorrow.
Yeah, he's on his stream break, so that's also a reason why we can stream.
And then we won't be streaming. Wait. maybe during the first week of May, there might be something special.
Oh, Adam. Oh, okay. You're not gonna tell them why? You're gonna keep it secret?
I think keep it secret.
Okay, I see you.
To the 8 viewers.
To the 8? No. Oh, 7. Because I'm also watching the stream.
Yeah, to the...
-2. Always -2, guys. Because Adam's watching, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm watching. Because I gotta see the tier list. Okay, what did Chess say? If we don't fit, yep. Chocolate Ilya is tier 0.5, best free-to-play unit. Huh. She's not a free-to-play unit, though. Gotcha. Renda Chloe is tier 2. Okay. That's very interesting. So, Jack is saying tier 0.5, and Omar is tier 2. Interesting.
I feel like...
Better than
in a mono fire team, right? Because, like, we all love running mono teams. She's type E. She won't work with Sunraku, which is
that's a sad thing.
Yeah, that's a very.
Sunraku is a really good support for fire.
Tier 2, honestly. Yeah, her only usage is breaking. I guess outside of breaking, she's like not it.
Outside of breaking, you just use her for Argent and fire res down.
But like then there's Sunraku at that point.
So. Also, her VA is really nice. Adam loves her VA because the same VA as Homura.
I didn't say I liked her though.
I want to say tier 1. Just between tier 2 and 1.
Yeah, I want to put her tier 1, take her down to tier 2 when Platina comes out.
Wait, you're playing her in tier 2 right now?
Yeah, but
you don't think she deserves tier 1? Oh, bye Donnie. I guess we're real now. So sad.
Why not tier 1? Wait. So wait, when it came to the free selection ticket, right? They recommended Chloe as your number 1.
Chloe's the first one.
And it was Ilya and then Miyu.
I think so.
Yeah, and then our tier list was sort of like this shit. Miyu, Chloe, Ilya.
That's your reasoning? Based off the why do you keep saying bye then, Donnie? Keep baiting me. Keep baiting today. Spy getting masturbated. Okay, actually.
This guy's getting a little.
I might have played a little bit of Terraria recently. Okay. So I guess we're putting her tier 2.
I think tier 2 because like general.
I gotta want to put tier 1 person.
You're not breaking in general content often.
But she has such a nice VA though. I love listening to her.
Honestly, a tier 2 would make sense.
Onisa. Oh, I see what you're referencing to. Okay.
Oh yeah, she says bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye.
All right, Rin and Luvi. I don't like Rin.
Great damage support. Yeah, all I remember is looking in chat.
I hate how they did Rin and Luvi. I really did. That was the first dual unit, and just doesn't feel special. It just doesn't feel like a dual unit.
Yeah, I want a tag team unit like Dokkan.
Okay, this kid. What the? There's a fly in here. What up? Alright, I killed a fly. Sorry, guys. I killed a fly today. Alright, what happened?
Rin and Luvia. Great.
Luvia and Rin.
Their super arts is super strong.
So yeah, 300% damage from passive of burn. True Arcane gives a lot.
The normal art's amazing. Like, when there's enemies to actually burn, like that normal art's...
Yeah, in like mines, for instance.
Yeah, no, I always used her in mines because I just couldn't. The 300% was just so good.
You get 300% damage up, and then you have the true art for damage rest if you're running physical, or super art for if you're doing magic.
Yeah, my mines crazy was always Hoka. Actually, no, it wasn't always Hoka, but it was Wargoth, Shiro, Rin and Luvia, and then Phil.
I'm trying to Saitama. Yes, I killed a fly. Sorry, guys. I can beat Goku.
You can beat Goku?
Yeah. The main thing I have against Rin is the fact that she can Argent, really. Technically, she can with skill, but... Yeah.
Yeah, for 8 seconds, she increases fire allies' arts by 4.
Yeah, so she can technically Argent. It just doesn't feel like it. And she doesn't really have a self-sufficiency per se.
That skill art gen is better than a lot of units whose art gen is on their arts, on their normal art.
All right, so what tier are we saying, guys?
I think she's meta.
So, tier 1?
Yeah, I want to say 1 because her usage in mines is undeniably
But
insane.
mine runs like half a blue moon,
But
every blue
like,
moon.
it's one of the contents
Once a
that
blue
it's
moon.
one of
That's
the
like
most
fine.
important content in the game because a lot
Not
of the equips
necessarily. You
are.
get B3, you get like some other shit, you call it a day. Oh, Misa's necklace. Yeah. But she's good for like hard stages as well.
Yeah, you just wouldn't use her no more.
So you're saying tier
She
1?
can nuke.
I'll say she's definitely better than someone like NF Mira.
She definitely is better than NF Mira.
I really like NF Mira. I don't know. Something about her art. I'd really like her art in her
like,
kit.
yeah, she's like the childhood friend of Reyes or something.
She's not.
I know she's not.
I think. And Crusade mod, I don't use her in Grand Crusade.
Oh, I never thought of it.
Because I use a fire team and it doesn't involve red. Because I like Summer Miyu. Okay. So a lot of, well, I say a lot, but 2 people say tier 2. And then 1 person say tier 1. But I feel like she's more tier 1.
We don't have a 1.5, no.
Because our tier is kind of hard to... yeah. Okay. Anyways. I guess we call it day. Next unit. Shiro Emiya. Okay, so... Are you pulling her tier 2?
Yeah. You said 2 people said tier 2, 1 said tier 1, I guess.
Well, based off our community votes now?
Well, what would you have voted?
I would have voted for tier 1 because she's just that crazy damage. Even though I personally don't use her that much.
Why did I put her in front of them?
How much runs?
Yeah, Shiro. And see, I think everyone knows what Shiro does. I
don't need to look at her kit.
I think everyone knows what Shiro
does. Oh, that's why we put her tier 5, right? Shiro in tier 5. You're gonna put an Apex?
Why not? Like, there's almost no content where he's not used in.
Except for easy stages, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was gonna argue her tier 0.5 just because I don't really like Shiro like that.
Let me change this.
But yeah, tier 0, I'm not gonna go against it. The Gokia. Oh.
Alright.
Oh, well, that's... No. Shiro is only in tier 0 if you have his SP art.
He looks ugly without it.
Yeah, he looks mid without the SP art.
Alright, so I'll let you deal with Saber Alter because I need to use the rest.
Okay, can you scroll down a little bit though?
Got you.
On the unit?
No, I thought you liked the art more.
Nah, frick the art. Who cares? Okay. So I guess Adam's gotta be weak like that, so I will take Saber Alter even though I'm not really good at Saber. I don't have her. When Faye first ran, I went all the way to Pity. Because I wanted someone. It was one of the lollies. I don't remember which one. And no, it wasn't. Because I got all 3 lollies. And the only 2 units I didn't get was Shiro and Saber. And Adam keep pestering me to get Saber. Obviously I didn't. Okay. So, this unit, she does damage, right? Obviously. She can super crit, which was, I think, higher on the higher end back then. Nowadays, whatever. She can, I don't know. I feel like she doesn't really deserve a high tier, personally. I would say 2 or 3. Who's in our tier 3? Oh boy. Demon Edge Burks in tier 3. Does he do crit res down? Or is it crit rate up? It's crit rate up. Attack, poison res. They're about to tier 2, I'll say, but I would fight if you put out tier 3. Her heal helps her out a lot. The art. I have 8 GS units I'm missing, 19 crosshair units I'm missing. Interesting. Alright, so everyone in chat saying tier 2. I was going for tier 2 or 3, but I'm gonna be honest, I was leaning more towards tier 3. I feel like she's just not that crazy. She just has a 5-star defense, which is nice in harder stages.
He just does damage.
Oh wait, you're back?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was before though. Back in the day, Not back in the day. Before she got buffed, but this is after the buff.
The hell is a poison res by 40%? Like,
I don't know, man. You want me to move Berwick down if I put Saber Alter there? Okay. Adam, what do you think? What tier Saber Alter goes into? Everyone in chat is saying tier 2. I'm leaning towards tier 3, but I'm fine with tier 2 as well. Because like, look at the tier 3, right? Shelter is in there, Demon Edge Berwick's in there, and they're both kind of just DPS units. Now, I would say, okay, maybe not, but Saber Alter is definitely up around their power level in terms of damage. Probably more self-sufficient than both of them, though. 80 arts on skill is kind of crazy. But if everyone's outvotes me, I have to put him tier 2. So, Adam, I need your opinion.
Tier 2 for flat DPSs. Is she like one of the strongest DPSs in game?
What, Saber?
Yeah.
Alter? No. Yuzu, Adam. Yuzu exists, dog.
Right.
What kind of damage does she even have? She has
super crit.
No, she doesn't even have any damage up.
It doesn't. Isn't
she has
super crit inherently damage up?
Down, huh?
Isn't super crit inherent like damage up?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like stuff like increase on damage by this amount. Yeah, Dark Race down. That's her only thing, which is good, mind you, definitely.
Support.
But if you only have Dark Race down, that is essentially the same as damage up. Her arts increase all her stats. Yeah. I don't know. Adam, you don't have Saber Alter, right?
I do not. I didn't get her.
Yeah, I don't have her either. So honestly, I don't even know why I'm arguing for her. I don't have the unit.
There's but Saber Alter. But tier 2, does that sound right? I feel like if she's tier 2, then I feel like we move Rin and Luvia up to tier 1.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like Luvia and Rin would have so much more usage.
No, that's fine. I'm still leaning towards tier 3, but that's fine. I mean, initially I wanted Rin to be tier 1 anyways. I'm just saying. So yeah, slap Saber in tier 2 and then move Rin up, I guess. Yeah, I want to tier 3, but what can I do? I'm outvoted by 3 people here. I'm just one man fighting against society. Alright, Gabimaru.
Great burn unit, but it's not the best.
Dude, he's my go-to unit for the Gondola giant boss Awoken when I do helpers, when I still did that thing. He's cool. He can burn, crit rate, buff allies. He can super crit, I guess. But I was say you saying tier 2, Omar? Okay, better than Natsu? Yeah, definitely better than Natsu for sure. But would you say he is tier 3 though? I feel like, or tier 2. I feel like he's the same power level as Saber Alter. Yeah, Adam?
Not. I feel like stronger almost.
Stronger than Saber Alter?
Wait, I have no. I can't say anything. I can't say anything.
I have Gabi, Maru. I was actually on the leaderboard for like one of the daily quests for damage using Gabi Maru.
He's very fast.
You can definitely run him Monofire. He would be a pretty good damage option.
Great damage option.
Your Firebox sucks, unfortunately. Obviously, bare minimum, he is tier 2. I feel like he's strong. I want to say stronger. I don't. Ryuko versus Gabimaru.
Gabimaru.
Okay. I was about to say stronger than Ryuko, but it feels off slightly.
The only thing that makes Ryuko super good is
his self-sufficiency. Yeah,
her self-sufficiency is absolutely insane.
Dun. So we're putting him tier 2 then.
Yeah.
Same tier as Salter. Alright. Next unit. Sagiri.
Sagiri's a Loki trash.
Only unit I did get from Hell's Paradise. All right, I remember her being like the new age Holy Trinity when she came out. Allies physical damage and break power by 75%.
No.
I mean,
hell no.
If you need break, yeah. Oh no, Aki just pinged me, Adam. No, I got a leash from. Okay.
Are you gonna go play?
No, nah. I'll do my job for real. True arts. Increase arts by 3 per second. Increase hours. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh?
It's 30 seconds for 3 per second.
But 3, that's it? Nah, I'd rather half the time before like 5 hours per second. Oh, she also gives allies arts by 20, that's why. So essentially. Okay, Earth Red's down by 120, that's pretty high. She was used for nukes, I remember. With high Earth Red's down.
It's just Earth only.
For Wargoth Fen, obviously.
Yeah. But then again, there's more Earth units than before now.
Not that much more.
There's more. But some are Luvia and Rin, don't they? Actually, don't remember what they do.
You don't remember? She's a nuke Oh, wait a second. Increase on accuracy when I was 50. Increase on arts by 6. Yeah. Races against humans. Makes sense. Blind res. Huh. I wouldn't really run her for Archon. On Modern Earth, I can see myself running her. But at the same time, Modern Earth isn't really a thing, just because.
Modern Earth is
like option-wise, there's just not that much compared to
Wargoth and Uzu, and then whatever 2.
Huh?
It's Wargoth and Uzu, and then whatever 2 other units you want to run.
Yeah, I guess. Well, hold up, Donnie just pinged me. I need to respond to my ping. All right. Later streaming right now. And then Donnie said, not important, but meme. Okay. Did you just make that?
What?
Okay. I can't show this on stream because of the music choice, though. Anyways, now Donnie just sent me a meme on Discord.
I actually need to extend the stream playlist. This thing has ended twice now.
But the copyright, man.
Yeah,
oh no, you can't add the Arknight scenario one. I always put in my
them. I have
Blade.
Yeah, Blade. Operation.
Of course, Blade. Everyone loves Blade.
Yeah, I need to put in Operation like Pirate.
Pirate. That's a meta one.
Or Ash.
Something. Ash Ketchum.
Ash.
I like Lead Seal. That's my personal favorite CC. Anyways, off topic. That's Arknight. No one here plays it.
Sagiri is Loki. She's kind of mid. I think 3 actually is tough.
3.
3.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Just because, yeah, Archon's kind of low, even though she does get instant. She is good for nukes, but that's really about it. And no, tier 3 units are still okay. Yuzu, okay. She is bare minimum 3. I would argue for tier 2. She's also really hot.
Type X2.
Yeah, she is X2 Archon, so she stacks with everybody. Her physical res down. Every time... Oh, I just hit my phone. Every time there's someone does physical resistance down, I always use Yuzuhara as a reference, because 200 physical res down. So she's my frame of reference.
Hi, dog.
She's my benchmark. And she has a cool leader passive. There's just damage in it. Yeah, Modern Earth was relevant back in the days. Holy Trinity and then Haruto and Co. So yeah, I would say tier 2, just like better than Sagiri.
Great unit, Arch-Gen, nukes,
she's hot.
All that.
She is voiced by Rei Takahashi, I'm pretty sure. Like the voice of Megumin and I think Hu Tao. Alright, Chobe.
Chobe. This is type X1.
Same thing as Jay and other guys, Rim. Better than Rim, she can break, he can break. I'm getting my genders mixed up. Oh, he can break, so that's pretty cool.
He can. He's like better combat form.
I don't really use him, I'm gonna be honest. Everyone loves Rei Takahashi. What is our play? Oh right. I don't need to ask what rank is our Mila man. It's just tier 4.
It's better than tier 4 for sure.
No, obviously. But you said it's better than Milam, so it's either 3 or 2. I don't really see myself seeing 2 though, because he can't really help the team out. Yeah?
Yeah. Is his DPS enough to be up there? No. Actually.
Well, like, he can't, like, cite him, but doesn't really help the team. You know?
But he's like...
I mean, Maru technically, I mean, he helps a little bit, I guess. So I could also see tier 2. But I personally am leaning more towards tier 3. But I can see people argue for tier 2. So, I don't know more about you.
Does he do more damage than Sheltier?
Well, he's a defense ignorer. So let's see. So whenever you use the True Art, it's 60 damage. No, he does not do more. Sheltier's Super Art just doubles her damage, and then crit is 200, so that's 400. You're not catching up to that. And then it's defense ignore, so. You can test, but I'm pretty sure Sheltier will do more damage. Although
I don't have either of them. Yeah, you can't.
I have both. I'm not gonna bother testing. But Chobei does is physical, so inherently just better supports.
Oh yeah, right.
But physical he is on light as well.
Better too.
Yeah. It's all hard. It's all is hard to say. But I would say he is better than Sheltier because he has the option of being a breaker.
More another usage. Yeah.
But I don't know if he's good enough to make him into tier 2.
No, I wonder how they were able to make Chobei a unit when he did like nothing in the show. He like beat someone up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you planning on tier 2?
No. 3. No.
My main argument against him tier 2 is that he doesn't really help the team. That's my main argument.
But Saitama also does the DPS himself. Like we put him in tier 2 for something.
I don't know. It might be because it's older tier list, but he's also really good in nukes. I don't know if he still is nowadays.
No, Saitama just became a great DPS because he was cheap. Because it's 200.
Oh yeah, dude! I remember I was doing a stage using him because he's such a cheap multiplier on True Art.
Cheap 200k, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was fast too, so like, yeah.
This guy is less multiplier on Super Art, and it's on a Super Art, so I mean he is stackable. Anyways, I guess we put on tier 3 for now, and if anyone wants to contest it, they're free to. Okay, slime again. Boo. All right, Demon Lord Remru, Adam.
Demon Lord Remru, we did it.
Is it not? Wait, we did?
We did them at the beginning because I messed up with the images. Remember?
What? So right. So we're on Sunraku then, right?
Yeah, on Sunraku. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave this one to you. Yeah.
Me. Where are you going? Great. Sunraku. Luck unit. Everything anyone could ever want. You can do Fizz down and evasion down. Type ER Shen, one on the better hand, 6 per second. Super crit, like fast animation can nuke, increases fire allies damage res. So he works really well with mono fire too, and off of mono fire. Overall, amazing, great, good slots. Even if you get him LB7, like it isn't half bad because the 4-star heal slot helps a lot. I want to wait till Spy gets back before I rate this man, but I'm thinking 0.5 honestly with this guy because like he is actually like insane.
Or is he? That's a real question.
Yeah. So are you thinking 0.5?
Well, I always just feel like he is like a quote unquote side grade to Workout Fan.
But he also has things over Workout Fan.
Well, yeah, but he also has things under Workout Fan.
Yeah.
So what Workout Fan has over this guy is obviously the equip CT, the accuracy, and I guess the passives. Workout Fan passive is just better than Sunraku's. But Sunraku has the fire ally specific. Which
stacks with Summer Iris.
Ooh. Which stacks with Summer Iris, yeah. We tested that out. We made a trivia about it. Very cool. He arches better than Workout Fin because higher. Crit res down. Cool. Good nuke.
Yeah, you can stack.
I'll play tier 0.5. What did chat say? I can use. Oh, he's testing his thing.
Next,
cool.
Is Tiger Zero.
Tiger Zero. I feel like no one uses her.
Nope. Yeah.
She has this cool thing where her super art is double multiplier, I guess. But even then, who cares?
Hey, but she can increase her own arts by 6% after that. The second usage.
I wouldn't use her. I always just say tier 3. What?
I'm reading the kit.
Are you seeing me read it? I feel like she's like a ascended Christina or like Weaver because of the arts. But she can also support the team by ignore defense. Oh no, that's only to self. Never mind. But she can be a okay nuker because her first use of super has a really high multiplier.
Mm.
What the? What?
Yeah, you're right.
Wow, great words.
She does do big boy damage.
But she's a girl.
Big girl damage.
Are you assuming they're big? Just okay.
Okay. Arthur Pentiligon. One.
Okay, we're gonna put. Are you gonna put the same tier as Chloe, or are you gonna put her above?
Chloe. She one-ups Chloe for sure.
Really? I feel like she's definitely better than Chloe.
She's type FR Gen. Oh.
Are you really gonna say she's okay? Sure. You know what? Fine. I would argue for Chocolate Ilya to be better, but that's just me.
Oh, tier 1.
Tier 1. Okatsu. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Okatsu.
He's so good.
He,
him.
Okay.
Him.
Him. He is him. 5 res down. The true art is really. It does stuff. Accuracy. Res down.
Magic res. Doesn't he have like one of the highest magic res reductions in game?
No. Oh wait, by 150. Actually, she probably does. She also has a really good passive, I guess.
Yeah, 3%. I don't know how much that is.
Omar wants us to throw Okatsu into the trash. Damn. I feel everyone hitting on Okatsu a little bit too much. Like don't get the gender. He's definitely like probably one of the worst ones among the Shangri-La characters, but he's still okay. He's okay. Tier 3, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, man, who was it that was arguing for
tier 4
for tier 3, bro?
I mean, honestly, I could see some people putting her tier 4, but I feel that's just because everyone hates on her a lot. Yeah.
I hate her. I love her and hate.
Mama, I don't have her. Him.
Her.
I can't get my genders right today. I just can't.
That's a girl, bro.
Mama. Ooh. Okay, so he is probably the modern day nuke helper supporter and also nuker, right?
Yeah.
He buffs the guy to the right and himself by a lot. His Shura gives him a lot more, so that's basically 400% damage. Same as Summer Miyu, basically.
And then super art is if you're running a full demon.
Now the question is what tier?
As a nuke support. I mean, outside, if you're running for general content, I don't think you'd ever do that. Like,
I don't have the guy. I can't really say much about him.
Like, you're just like nuking him. So I want to say tier 2, 3.
I mean, just because you're a nuker doesn't mean you can't be high tier. Like Saitama technically is just a nuker, but he can be a good DPS, just like Maman.
I guess you're right. I've never used him for something like that though.
What is Forte in our tier list?
Forte?
Tier 3. Okay.
Well, he's better than Forte because he can deal damage himself, as you can see.
But Forte isn't there.
He does increase his own damage.
Alright, I guess tier 2 then. Yeah?
Sure.
Emerg. Okay, tier 4, right? Right, guys?
Yeah. He does.
Tier 4 go next.
Yeah, he does a little. He does a little bit. He can.
Long is in tier 4, dog. When unaffected by stats, increase own damage by 80. Cool. Equip CT by 20. Cool. Super art. Stackable 50%.
Wow. Isn't that insane, bro? It's just as good as what's his name? Demon Lord Rimber.
But Demon Rimber's not a true art and has res down, which is technically better just because it's less common.
Super art is buffs all allies dark damage by 130%. Stackable.
Well, it used to be 120, but yeah.
130.
Although to be fair to Denmark, his is shorter duration wise.
Oh yeah, he's ass. He's ass.
Well, so you're gonna argue for a different tier?
No. 4. But I feel like Kokiri should move down. But Demon Edge Berwick is in tier 3, but blah 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 blah.
What?
I'm crashing out.
We should move for too long.
Are you concerned brain dead? Past memories, bro.
The memories. Well, I feel like we should make a break point right now because we're at a point where we're close to finishing. So we either gotta stop streaming now, ish, or we gotta finish it.
Right, I feel we'll do Kill la Kill next stream. And
onwards. What? You don't want to finish the tier list?
Okay.
Tomorrow,
maybe.
Right.
Sure.
We gotta lock in. We gotta either finish it today, or if we're not, we gotta do it tomorrow.
I will do tomorrow.
Good boy. Okay. And then afterwards, we'll see on Friday or Saturday.
Evil Eye.
Because I really want to do a editing stream. Let's see how it goes.
Leader passive. I completely forgot about that.
Wait, what?
Evil Eye has a leader passive.
You for Gore?
Yeah, I never used her as leader.
Your Evil Eye is so gap, bro.
My triple 4+.
I never got her, unfortunately.
I got 2.
So nowadays, I would feel she is kind of weak because she arches in a super art, and that's not a problem. But what she does on a super art is kind of...
It's 6 per second, when a true art can literally do the exact same.
Yeah, like Hoka does more. Just straight up more.
Hoka is what a super art gen should be.
But I mean, it doesn't do damage, so you know.
Then...
But yeah, that's unfortunate. RFLA damage by double 100, cool. Disease res, whatevs. Damage should beast, why not? I want to say tier 3, honestly.
I think she had a usage in Earth Ruins. But yeah.
Are you gonna say tier 2 just because of that?
No, 3. She's not very good.
Oh, that's a she. What do you mean that's a she? Tier 3 or 4 because she has no real use team. Or maybe Fedora and TT. Wait, who was Omar saying to that too? Denmark? No, is it E? Maybe. What was Omar gonna say tier 4 for E? Heck no, not my Jiva. And what did Donnie say here? No, made a year ago. Oh. Okay, wait. Chloe does more damage and because Charter buffs right now and has a time 10 to replace. Okay, so Chobe does more damage than Shaltier. Interesting. But the way he ran this test is really interesting. He's just put Wargoth, Finn, and Haruto in both team, and just like put Chobe and Shaltier in the same team. Am I wording right now?
You're not wording. You made it sound like they put Shaltier and Chobe in
no, they ran team. On the Donnie ran one team, which was honestly, Adam, can you put the picture on the stream?
What picture?
On Discord. Just in backup picture, just slap it on the stream. Like just like move it over because it's showing the stream your like monitor, right?
No, it's showing my Opera.
Oh shit! No, you can still do it. Just copy the image. Just open image.
Okay. That closes that hides the thing. It's I'm in the wrong side.
Whoa, that's Discord.
That's Discord. That's what I have in the background.
Did Donnie double word? I really thought Shotty would have done more damage.
Which image am I looking at?
I guess once you stack it up, Chobe does a lot more. And it's not even that more, honestly. Like 100, 200k.
Spy, which image?
What do you mean? It's the Chobe Shottier one. It's the one that I got pinged for.
Is it the one with the... I can't see the second unit? I assume so.
Because of the audio thing? Music thing?
It isn't even showing. It is. Oh...
Alright, that's the image Donnie did, by the way. He is testing. Well, you're free to judge it if you want.
Oh, wait, that kind of team? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's his team. I guess he doesn't want to do 2 runs, which makes sense. We're going back to our old unit though. There's all equips if you want to judge. Anyways, so that's that. So I guess Chobe is confirmed to be better than Shotshare because not only does he do more damage and longer stages, but he can also break. Anyways, side topic. Go back to our units, Adam. Mama. Where are we on? We just finished EE. Oh wait, so the next one is
the next one's Kill a Kill, bro. That's where we end it, right? Sure.
Oh, do you want to end the stream right now? Is that it?
Yeah, that might be it.
You done crashing out?
No.
You don't want to do more? You don't want to stream for another 2 hours to finish a tier list? It took us 2 hours to do like 2 lines, bro. That's crazy.
Now we have to climax at the stream tomorrow, you know?
You gotta
it's like, you know, there's Hoka right here.
Who cares about Hoka?
Right here.
Summer Mew!
UPS Roy.
Follow rest? No, I'll make my own fusion. Speaking of, I do have a video I want to edit. So maybe I should do that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Donnie just said if you do it before the clone runs out, Shachi will do slightly more. It's only 2 hours more, dude. We are not them. We're not so used to streaming. It's because we just came back, you know. Maybe we can do like a 24-hour stream.
A 24-hour stream. Whoa.
Yeah, when Adam on the first week of May, we can do a 24-hour stream for real.
Yeah, I can. I'm not doing that.
We can do it on the 10th of May, actually, for real.
That's crazy.
All right, well, I guess that's the stream for now. If I feel like it, I might edit a meme video. I would really appreciate if you guys watch. And then we're probably going to stream tomorrow, same time, I guess, right?
Yeah, same time, for real.
Because we want to finish the tier list. And then we can stream about other stuff. And if you guys have any ideas, you can suggest the other stuff, I guess.
Yeah, don't we have a suggestions and feedback channel just for that?
Yeah.
It's never been used.
Wait, we do have a suggestion channel? Oh, no, you used it like before the start.
We did?
What
did use it for?
At the start of the channel live.
Oh.
Are you just going to check now?
Oh, and that's for the tier list. I'm dumb.
Dumb.
That's the same thing.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah. All right, I didn't want to say goodbye. Want to put our outro here?
I don't have an outro screen.
Okay.
You know, we have an intermission stream starting soon.
You should add an extra. We should add an exit stream video next time.
All right.
And change the picture. We don't like FM Heart no more.
I love FM Heart. He was my quickest double 4+ ever.
Yours is my slowest video ever.
Never to become.
Never coming.